Hey, howdy, hey, all my goofy goobers. Welcome to a little casual Cuphead stream. Starring Mugman. Because I don't play as Mugman too often. When I say casual, I mean really casual. We're just gonna scroll on by. We're gonna scooch along. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Get it on, let's go. My hands are gonna totally get sweaty, I swear to God. I hate that. I hate when my hands get sweaty. Two, and... Yep. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. This is how we play the game. Skadoosh. I mean, oof. Quite a precarious situation I'm in with, like, what do I buy? Because I don't want to... you know, I don't want to... Oh, wait. Actually, wait, that level is easier as cups and mugs. It's because I don't have to... Now go! It's because I don't have to... Because I don't really need Chalice's height. Speaking of Chalice's height, I totally did that wrong. I don't dodge parry as Mugman. Ugh. Gilly with dilly. Okay. And there it goes. My hands are getting all sweaty. Alright. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, I could have parried that. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. It looks like I parried 3 times anyway. Because I got 3 cards in the corner, and that was expert gameplay. Alright. Gotta de-sweaty my hands. Hang on. Hang on. My hands are all sweaty. I hate this. Sweaty hands. God. You know what? I'm taking off the vest. It's a casual stream, and the vest is too much. And I'm gonna de-sweat my hands. I'm gonna de-sweat my hands. God. De-sweat my hands. God. Unplug myself. God. Ugh. De-sweaty my hands. Ugh. Okay. Well, that seemed to do it. My hands are unsweaty. I thought I was gonna have to cut this out because I thought I was gonna have to go to the bathroom. Man, I'm so casual. You can't even see my bow tie. It's so purple. It's so purple. What a purple bow tie. I match King Dice, I realized, except he wears a white shirt underneath his purple coat. I guess I could have kept the purple vest on. Whatever. I'm not really King Dice, I'm Mugman. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Cleared it. Cleared it. Okay, coolio. Gonna take a swig. Gonna take some drink. This drink's empty. Yeet. Well, not really yeet, because otherwise we'll make a lot of clattering noise against the floor. P. P for piss. The passive piss. Mugman! I play this game so often while just watching like a YouTube video essay or something like that, that I often like just don't hear all this stuff very often. I just turn down all the music and I just have the sound effects going. Well, the music is still there, but it's super quiet. Like, what I typically do is... No, that's not what I meant to do. But anyway, what I typically do is I turn down the master volume to halfway and turn the music volume the same, and then keep the sound effects volume up there. That way I could subtly hear the sound effects. So, like, you know, if I needed to hear a sound effect, I'd technically hear it. But I'm mostly looking at the game anyway when I have, like, some audio playing in the background. Speaking of audio playing in the background, there's this awesome radio play by a guy named Austin Lee Matthews called Megaton Girl. And seeing that it's Pride Month and its main character is a sapphic, pansexual, 6-foot, chubby woman, I think it would behoove you to go listen to it because it is adorable and action-packed and funny as hell. And a lot more swearing than even I do on a typical live stream. In fact, did I even say a single swear so far? Maybe a damn or fuck. There I go. Fuck. Ms. Chalice, give me the shit, lady. Give me the juice. There, I said shit. That's technically a swear, right? Boink. Here we go. Chat's been awful quiet so far, honestly. Not much to talk about. Running out of things to talk about. I thought I'd double tap that pretty quick. Cover all the swear words. Okay. Shit, piss, fuck, cock, suck. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cot, sucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat. Those are like George Carlin's seven dirty words, right? It's so hard to say cunt and cocksucker back to back, honestly. Honestly, I've grown a lot more comfortable saying that because honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I've grown more comfortable saying it. Z may be a bad influence on me. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just a bad influence on me. Who knows? Okay, stop. I gotta stop. Okay, pursue the champion. Yeah, I'm trying to go. I keep tapping the A button too many times. Wait. Oh man, I jumped too high. How did I jump too high? I didn't even double tap it. There we go. Come down. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Ha! There he is. When you're doing the dishes... Like, what? What did the dishes ever do to you? Sounds like it's uncalled for, actually. You know, I realize we're actually a really small live stream bunch. Really should just have you on sometime, Bella. I imagine you would make for a very interesting conversation. Or that you would make a very interesting conversation. Not that you would be an interesting talking point. Though I imagine you would. We could just talk about you. We could talk about you. We could talk about me. We could talk about our childhood and how fucked up we are as individuals. Not necessarily fucked up in the same ways, but you know. We can ask, where did our parents go wrong in raising us? And how we turn into weirdos. Oh. It's like, God damn it, I just finished loading the dishwasher. I can't believe I had to put another fucking thing in there. You just find the time for it. That's the real conundrum. Oh, there we go. Son of a bitch. That's the shit I'm talking about. I was afraid I was gonna have to retry, you know, and that I would die. Actually, trying to go for no deaths here. I always try to. I try to, but something always trips me up. Something always trips me up when it comes to trying to no death. Like, technically under most, like, intense Cuphead players, doing a no death run also means no retrying. But for me, I don't give a shit. I just want Quadratus to say the good thing, you know? Besides, a retry is not a failure. A retry is an admittance that you need assistance, you know? Which, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Even a king cannot go to war by himself. It takes an army. It takes a village to... Takes a village to win a no-death run, like Cuphead. And Quadratus is the mayor of that village. You could say those dishes did you dirty. Yeah, get it? Come on. Like 3 times I missed. 3 times I missed that parry. Like, God damn it, come on. In a row, too. Tap, tap, tap. I don't know exactly what causes that error where Mugman is holding down right automatically. I don't know what causes that error. I don't know. But I think it's super cute. It's like, King, let me at him. Let me at him. I want to get him. I'm going to get him, Kingy. You believe me, King, right? I'll get him, King. Oh, I'll get him for you, Kingy. Oh, I got it for you. Hoi. That's 2 for 1. All right. Ooh, okay. Oh, yes. That is what they call expert mode. That is the expert play. That is the shit I'm talking about. Oh, it hit him. Okay, I was afraid it was. Well, I'd rather hit him in the head because apparently hitting him in the head does more damage than hitting him in the feet or the body. Did you see what I just did there? There's got to be like a challenge where you don't touch the ground, right? And of course, that challenge would pretty much mandate you using Ms. Chalice, so. My hands are getting sweaty again. Nary a challenger has beaten such challenges with such haste before. Oh, I gotta schedule another Cuphead stream, actually, I realized. No bonus points for spoilers, but like, as y'all know, or at least most of you probably know, 3 is the concurrent viewer. My girlfriend, DF, actually knows a little bit of French, or at least knows how to read it. So we're gonna do a stream where we play Cuphead, and we're gonna have the French language option turned on, and then we're gonna run through like the differences between the French translation versus the English translation. I just thought it'd be kind of fun because it's, and I realized the reason why the game's French translation exists at all is probably because the game was made in Canada. I mean, sure, like, the way Canadians speak French is a little different than the French speak French, but like, you know, Alexa Frias. I already hit him with head, so hit head with head. His head got hit. It's not like, so no head. It's all the head. He gets all the head. Good night, everybody. This is why I'm here, to make all of the terrible, 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 terrible jokes. Well, actually, Cuphead in French, I actually went and looked at the storybook opening, and evidently they do just refer to him as the English Cuphead as the character name. Probably because that's just easier, and it makes more sense than giving him a different French-based pun name. It's kind of like trying to translate Mickey Mouse into French. It's like, you're gonna call him Mickey Mouse. Yeah, terrible jokes, not freaking... I guess. Well, I mean, it will offend, but like, okay, I'm not above making sex-related jokes. It's just that's usually Z's territory, and I haven't had Z on as a guest in, you know, kind of too long, honestly. It's been too long. What was the last one? Untitled Goose Game? Yeah, it's been too long, officially. Ow. Well, that's already 2 hit points. I'm down. Ah, okay, yep, start over. I don't want to die. No death. I gotta... Okay, up. Hi. I think so far I haven't actually equipped any other weapon than the pea shooter. Then again, I haven't bought any other weapon. I bought the smoke bomb for the initial pacifist rank. I'm going. It's like go bold or go home, right? You know, it's like. I know. It's basically me just flexing. It's like, look at how good I am at doing the doing the pacifist run, and yet I'm using DLC content to beat base game content. So it's like technically impressive, but you know, a king, like I said, it takes an army to win a war. It's like a king cannot go to war on his own. All right. That was it, and there we go. Boom, there we go. Shit, balls. At least I have the HP to spend. Whoa, parry. Okay, awesome. All right, there we go. Spanish-speaking countries, Mickey, El Raton, and Miguelo. Now it's just Mickey. Interesting. Honestly, stick with Retatel, El Raton and Miguelito. That's actually kind of cool. I know I totally read that wrong initially. I apologize to all the Spanish speakers in the audience. Actually, on the topic of Spanish speakers, because I really want to bring this up, and I don't know when else I'm gonna get to bring this up. Everybody knows the Disney character Jose Carioca. He's from the Three Caballeros. Everybody knows him. And if you've been watching all the Disney streams, you probably know him too, because I've been doing a marathon of animated Disney films, doing commentaries of those for a while. Well, I looked up Jose and what it would be pronounced as in Portuguese, and it's pronounced Jose. And the thing is, he's a Brazilian bird. He's from Brazil, so he should speak Portuguese. He should be speaking Portuguese and not Spanish. So his original name in the Three Caballeros and Saludos Amigos, though, is not Jose. It's Joe Carioca. So in other words, for the Disney people to have Joe Carioca refer to himself as Jose is very technically incorrect. Can I get an ooh for Disney doing an accidental racism? Or is that not a big deal? I mean, Bella, you speak Portuguese, right? You have a Brazilian background. You would know this, right? F's in chat. All right, what do I got? I got. Oh wait, no, not chalice. Ring for HP. Ding ding, ring the bell for HP. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's not simple mode. I was playing some of the stuff on simple mode a little while ago to run some experiments, like what qualifies as what percentage on the Cuphead completion stat, like what counts as what percentage, like what percent is a coin worth, what percent is a running gun stage worth, what percent is a boss fight worth, you know, that sort of thing. It's kind of silly, a little frivolous, but you know, also kind of fun. Arriba! Maybe Disney just doesn't have a great relationship with, you know, South America, Latin America, you know, at all anymore. Because between me mentioning that and the backlash that Primos seems to be getting, that new Disney show, it's like, oh no, I meant to use an EX. No, wait, I'm not gonna get the A+. Wait, stop. Wait, no, I have to. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's not the case in the Three Caballeros or Saludos Amigos. Because in those movies, they don't... I'm going to turn down the volume on my end. Anyway, a little more. Yeah, okay. Anyway, but it's not a problem. Actually, wait, if I don't... Actually, I just realized, if I don't turn down the volume for you guys, then you might not be able to hear me well either. Okay, that's too low. Hang on. Wait, I'm in the wrong menu. Hang on. Yeah. Joa? Oh. Well, anyway, his original name is Joa Carioca. Joe. Oh. His name is Joa Carioca in the original Saludos Amigos and Three Caballeros. They never call him by name. It's just in the opening credits. So it's like... So it's like, wasn't even a problem of them calling him Jose originally. It's like the House of Mouse, or like the or the extra media that we've seen in recent years with the character. The thing is, though, they did get his Brazilianness correct in that one Mickey Mouse short where Mickey goes to a football game. Football game? I think that's how you guys, how you would pronounce it. Football. You got football and soccer. In America, it's soccer. Okay, if you're done, just move on to the next phase already. I'm sick of this shit. Here, how about this? How about you have that one, eh? How about that? How about you have that one, eh? How about you have that one, eh? Not even saying you can't like the character. I'm just saying that Disney made an oopsie. And it's not the first time, it probably won't be the last. Originally, Disney was just one guy. Now Disney is the entire corporate conglomerate. It's kind of... I like this attack. I originally didn't like this attack, but... Ah, damn it. But after I learned how to take care of it, I've loved it a lot more, because like, I relish the challenge, you know? It's like when it comes to Cuphead and whatever jank there is, I relish the challenge. It proves that I deserve to be called king. Is the game still too loud for you guys? I'm trying to wonder about that. Hello? I mean, maybe not. I could always go check, but like, then I'd have to pull myself out of the stream. Bachelor Rage? Danny, is that you? Danny, is that you? Is that you, Danny? Oh, Danny boy, is that you? And you can tell me if I'm wrong and if I'm thinking of the wrong person. It is you! How's the romance? I'm gonna tease you two about that forever and ever until your grandchildren hear about it. It is Danny. It's a rare sight to see Danny in chat. Danny in chat, Danny in chat. I gotta come up with a song for Danny in chat. For some reason, I got the Phil of the Future theme song stuck in my head. Meet a... Oh, you know, all that coy stuff about how I got you and Z together, all that shit. Oh, God damn it, I thought I did... Oh, no! What? Super 8? No! I thought I did all 6 cards! God damn it, hello, Ryder. For some reason, the Back to the Future themes... The Phil of the Future theme song is stuck in my head. Meet a boy named Phil and his family on vacation. I'm pressing the wrong button for A. Ah, A buttons should just be standardized. Like, why do Nintendo and Xbox gotta be so... I shouldn't be making you blush, that's Z's job. Anyway. Yeah, I got the Phil of the Future song stuck in my head for some reason. Phil, Phil, Phil of the Future. Living out his life just as best as he can. Phil, Phil, Phil of the Future. He's a 22nd century man. At least on the airplane levels, I'm not gonna miss any cards, because I'll be able to do 2 super bombs and just get it the fuck over with. Come on. Oh, oh, okay. I was kind of scared, because like, I don't want to shoot the blimp, it might be a pink one. It might be oh. I always confused, when I was younger, I didn't watch all of the Disney Channel. I mostly stuck around for House of Mouse, Lilo and Stitch, New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and anything else animated, really. But when it came to the live action shows, I always thought that Phil of the Future and even Stevens were almost like the same show. Like one was a spin-off of the other or something like that. You know? It was just... Come on, give me a pink one, 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 give me a pink one. Pink, pink, yes! Pink! Go for me, go for me, go for me, go! Ride for me, ride for me, ride for me, row! I only knew of Lizzie McGuire because... I only knew of Lizzie McGuire because of the animated segments, and I only knew of Even Stevens because it had that animated intro. Lest we forget, Even Stevens is one of those live-action sitcoms with an animated intro. I mean, what do you see? Like Bewitched or The Nanny? Like, there aren't a lot of animated intros to live-action TV shows, and honestly, it kind of adds to the personality in some of those shows. I really think it should be done way more. Even I Dream of Jeannie, now that I think about it, that old show also had the animated intro. Here's a show that I vaguely followed from time to time. Emperor's New School. He's on his way to the throne, he's on his way to success, but he has to go to school, he gotta ace that test. He's an emperor to be, and he's totally, you know, it's all about me. Exactly, let's go! He's going to Cusco Academy. He's got to learn his ABCs, and friends will help. I forget. Something about Yzma destroying him. K-U-Z-C-O! Cusco, Cusco! Go, go! Actually, what's really funny about that K-U-Z-C-O thing is that is not how his name was originally spelled. If you look at the end credits of the original movie, his name is spelled with a C? It starts with a C, not a K. And I don't even think... Is there a Z in it for Cusco? I forget. Okay, I gotta use an EX. I gotta use an EX. Ah! No! Got it! I got hit. I got hit. I took a stupid hit. I still gotta parry something else, I think. Oh, I gotta parry two somethings else. Ah! Oh, you won't get me. You won't get me. I need to parry something before I blam you with super art. Hey! Give me the parryable, you bastard! I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it. Ah! There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go a little more. Ah, there we go. Hoi! Get it! Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, shit dick! Eat it, shit dick! There we go! Oh-wee-hey, tailspin, oh-wee-yo, tailspin. Friends for life. Gargoyles, Disney's answer to Batman the Animated Series, on the same level as Batman the Animated Series. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, Disney's answer to SpongeBob. No. No. Shit dick. Hey, you've never heard shit dick? Pretty sure your father might have yelled it when he hammered his thumb, like, ah, shit dick! Well, ain't that a pip? Looks like you put the calabash on the gloves. Just speed through him. You know, something super funny to me about Cab Calloway and his relation to cartoons, right? So obviously Cab Calloway was very much in the cartoon space, at least with Fleischer Studios. 0 deaths, baby, let's fucking go. But like, you really didn't... I mean, it always seemed that way. The bucktooth character with the obnoxious nasally voice and Nickelodeon's traditional, like, gross humor. Obviously, more of an answer to what Nickelodeon cartoons would have been doing, and SpongeBob just happens to get caught in the loop of that, even though SpongeBob's not, especially the good episodes of SpongeBob, are not terribly gross, you know? Anyway, what was I saying? Saying something about Cab Calloway, right. So, like, he's very much in the sphere of Fleischer cartoons. Like, he did a lot of voicing for some of the old Fleischer cartoons. Particularly, he would do Coco the Clown singing St. James Infirmary in Betty Boop as Snow White. Shit. Come on, I don't think I have enough parries, damn it. Give me the green horse. Give me the green horse. I get the green horn. But, annoying? Depends on your point of view. Gross? Hardly. Especially not the good stuff, not the early stuff. And some of the more recent stuff, they've actually kind of gone back to those classic cartoon vibes the original had back when Steven Hillenburg was still alive. God rest his soul. I think he kind of returned to the show before his untimely demise after the second movie. But anyway, back to Cab Calloway. So he also did the voice and sung for the Old Man of the Mountain, which is an old Betty Boop cartoon that influenced the boss fight, Glumstone the Giant, and actually also influenced a few other animations in the base game. But anyway, with that cartoon, then we skip many years, with Cab Calloway still alive, of course, but we skip many years ahead to the late 80s, and we find the release of The Nightmare Before Christmas, wherein Danny Elfman writes a Cab Calloway style number for Oogie Boogie, even having a direct quote from The Old Man in the Mountain when Santa Claus quotes Betty Boop and Oogie Boogie quotes The Old Man of the Mountain when they says, "What are you gonna do? I'm gonna do the best I can." And then, so in doing that, but Ken Page is performing this big brassy but as a Cab Calloway style number, but it's being done with a singer with a pretty deep voice. And then cut ahead to Cuphead here, which then features Alana Bridgewater, a phenomenal singer, phenomenal woman, just God. But she's also doing deeper voice for the King Dice song, "I'm Mr. King Dice," and actually, when you do that, she's kind of throwing in a little bit of that Louis Armstrong energy into it, just a little bit. I think the closest anyone has got to the idea of a Cab Calloway impression where the voice isn't so terribly deep is Wayne Brady when he not only played King Dice in the Cuphead show, but also when he did a Cab Calloway impression and a bit on Whose Line Is It Anyway. Somebody pointed this out when it's like, man, having Wayne Brady play a Cab Calloway style character is definitely ideal casting when he did this on Whose Line. It's a pretty good bit. And it's like, again, I find like a lot of the Cab Calloway types, especially when we're pointing to this era of a younger Cab Calloway. Obviously his voice changed. If you ever saw him, he was in the movie Blues Brothers. Wait a minute. Wait, no, I can restore that life. I can do it right now. Ah, god damn it, I took a hit. Anyway, so I like A+. I like A+. But anyway, as I was saying, particularly when Cab Calloway was younger, his voice could get pretty low. If you've heard any of his songs, he can get low, he can get high, he's got a range. Well, he had a range, God rest his soul. But like, anyway, my point more so with this being that whenever anyone seems to do Cab Calloway style songs, they don't take into account that if they're taking influence from Cab Calloway in his prime, the guy had a wide range from high to low. So it's like, I always find it so weird when they decide, okay, we're gonna have the Cab Calloway style voice and we're gonna do it as this deeper voice. It's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Maybe it only bugs me specifically, but if I were to cast for a Cab Calloway sound-alike, I would definitely choose someone with just the right vibes. Actually, if I listen to it properly, I might actually go with Wayne Brady, because I actually went and watched a short film Cab Calloway featured in, old black and white live-action short film, and I listened to his voice in that. Actually, Wayne Brady's not that far off. He's not perfectly authentic, but he passes pretty well. That's really my point, though. It's like, if I were to have like a Cab Calloway type, I would really love to get someone who really sounds the part. And, you know, obviously, god damn it, I didn't get the A+ anyway because I didn't do enough super. I always forget the super. But anyway, so if I were to cast a Cab Calloway sound-alike, I'd want to get, like, get a really good sound-alike, and I want to get someone, and I really like to get, like, fucking, I would also really like to get, like, whatever permissions from whoever I would need to like, use his likeness and, you know, all that sort of thing, like, I'm sure, like, most famous people, like, Cab Calloway has, like, an estate, like, in charge of his image and such, you know. So that's kind of an important thing to know when someone is dead, especially someone who's long dead. Like Don Rickles' family knew that, speaking on Don Rickles' behalf, said that he would want to have been in one last Toy Story movie, which is why Pixar just pulled up a bunch of old voice clips from, you know, video games and theme parks and whatever else he did for Mr. Potato Head to fill in the gaps, and part of why he didn't have a big role in that movie. But then you have the opposite end of things with the Christopher Reeve Superman shit in The Flash. I saw that on Twitter, and it was like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You can't be literally resurrecting a dead man on screen. That is bullshit. But if you were in my position, like you wanted to do, say, let's have a cartoon version of Cab Calloway that pays homage to his time at, like, Fleischer Studio and in his prime, and have him voiced by a Cab Calloway sound-alike, and have the character be called Cab Calloway by name. Just like, I'd want to get permission for that. They CG'd Christopher Reeve's Superman in the latest DCEU film, and a bunch of people, like at least one person I saw, someone had, you know, ripped it and like posted it and being like, what the fuck is this shit? And I'm like, and I agree, what the fuck is that shit? It's terrible. It's like, that is like Grand Moff Tarkin levels of bullshit. Because in at least the Tarkin situation, they at least had a different actor play him, and it would have just looked better with makeup. Like, being perfectly honest, if they wanted Tarkin in the whole Rogue One, a Star Wars story, they really should have just used makeup. They went and found a face mold for latex mask they made for Peter Cushing back in the fucking, what movie was it? It was that comedy film, Top Secret. Yeah, I think it was Top Secret. It was like a Zucker Brothers something or other. Oh. Yeah. And it's like, the cookie. I just realized I didn't use the, I didn't do the, anyway. Now what was I saying? It's like they found like old face molds for Peter Culling that were used for Top Secret to make the funny gag face, latex face mask for a gag in the movie. And they couldn't just use that to, like, base, like, some makeup off of. Like, they couldn't have just used makeup on him instead of the incredibly off-putting CGI. The only reason I didn't notice how off the CGI was in the first place was because when we saw the movie, my dad and I were, like, right in the front row. So we were up next to the screen and didn't really get a good look at it. So, shit. Hang on. I need to do something else real quick. Didn't I say Cushing? I thought I said Cushing. I tried my damnedest to say Cushing. I think I may have said Cullen at one point, but yeah, I know who Peter Cullen is. I was like, no, Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime in Eeyore. He's not that, he's not dead. No! I got a death under my belt! Fuck it. I shouldn't have taken that death either. That was bull. That was me. That was me being a stupid. That was me being stupid. 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 I love seeing the chat so vibrant. Now, if only I could be a part of the YouTube partner program, so I could set up things like super chat. People can pay me, and then I'll have to read what the chat says. You know, that sort of thing. I think that'd be optimal. So then I get a little extra money on the side. And then I could probably find something like Streamlabs to have a cute little notification in the corner that says "pa pa 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 pa" and something like that. Woo! How much am I short? Wait, like how much money am I short? I'm not short on any money. I don't. Are you really asking me if I'm financially no, I'm fine. You know, I'm fine. I'm not hurting for money. don't worry about me in that regard. I'm fine. So what were you asking? Like views? Oh yeah, I am very short on views. I got the proper number of subscribers, minimum apparently being 1,000, which is interesting. Which, by the way, I think we're at like 1,300 some odd. Someone go check that. What are we at? What are we at? I'm genuinely curious now. So last time I checked, it was like 1,300, maybe 1,400 some odd, but I don't know. If it was 1,500, just make a big stink out of it. Yeah, 1,300, okay. 1,300. They changed it? What number of subscribers do you need now? 500. You only need 500? They changed it to 500 subs? Where's my YouTube partnership, YouTube? Hey, come on, hey, wait a minute. I don't even need the money, I just want to be a part of something. Oh, God. Oh, God, okay, gotta wait. I'll just tank this hit with the super art there. Just want to point out that getting under that duck machine like I just did there, that duck shooting game, can also be done with the smoke bomb. But Ms. Chalice gives me a better height to jump over the hot dog, is really what it is. Oh, okay. I say it gives me better. Congrats on the new job. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I have 23 subs, lol. Do you make any content? 99! Way to go, Fizzy. That's not too shabby. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy. Gotta get to my fellas. Back in the quartet. Back to the quartet. Okay. That's not gonna impact anything. What do I want? I want that and... Well, actually, that would make up the same difference in Funhouse Fravel. I mean, nobody needs to divulge subscriber numbers. Nobody needs to divulge subscriber numbers. It's the bird. Ah, god damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm restarting. That was bull. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I can't try reading chat. I cannot stay reading chat. I gotta God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna give myself that one because I ran into that bird myself. Because I can just be like, there. I don't even... Okay, that was not me. You don't have to check, Bella. Though, knowing you, you probably have more subs than the rest of us combined. I mean, your art, your song covers, you oughta have more subs than us. If you don't if you don't have more subs than the rest of us, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed in the internet in general. Because you are wholesome and sweet and you sing good. I mean, what would I do with your subs? And how would that work? Like, you send them over here just like, hey guys, I found this goofy asshole on the internet who likes to play Cuphead and dress up in a bow tie. Hello, scribe, welcome. Ah, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. I don't want to keep retrying this boss over and over just because I'm taking damage in the first phase. Just taking more than one hit in the first phase is just stinky. Stinky doo-doo. Ah, so it is a minimum of 1,000? Okay. Ow. You know, that's fine. I'm not angry about it. I'm not angry about it. We're not talking about sub sandwiches. We're talking about subscriber counts and whatnot. Bella is quickly running some numbers for us. Because we're all kind of curious. Hey, Bella, what number of scribes you got? What number of subscribes you got? Subscribes are Scribe Wizard lookalikes who ride in submarines. We hope they come out okay. Topical! 4,000 hours watch time. You know, the more live streams I do, maybe I'll meet those requirements. $1,900. I knew it! Way to go, Bella. Goddamn, you got it. You got me beat. Way to go, Bella. 1,917. What a nice even number, too. 1,917. That's a good number. That's a good round. That's a good number. I mean, not a round number, but it's a good number. You do have a few things on your chin. I'm trying to remember. You got a little animation, you got a little art, something like that, if I remember correctly. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen your channel. Biddy Bab. Biddly Boo. Well, no, of course it's not. Oh yeah, do you have to, I mean, come on, that's not even fair. She got all those subs from being horse famous, quote unquote, you know, it's like, which isn't fair to her because now all people really expect for her is like, when the hell is Son of Discord coming out? When the hell are you doing Son of Discord? It's like, guys, she doesn't have the time. We gotta be nice about it. We gotta be gentle. We gotta, no. I need 3 parries, dragon, and you're gonna give them to me, whether you like it or not. Aha! That's the shit I'm talking about. Boom. I mean, to be fair, my view counts, like, okay, here, you wanna talk horse famous? Here's a good one for you. Oh. If you want to talk horse famous, let me point you to something, alright? So, and this is a true story. So, back in the day, I did an animation, that was technically professional because I technically got paid for it. So, I'm technically a professional animator. Alright. But anyway, here's the skinny, right? So I did an animation, and it was an animation, I don't know if it's on their channel anymore, but it was an animation for Z, for their then boyfriend at the time, Brony Monster, so-and-so, such numbers that you have in your name and such. Now, he's got a pretty good subscriber base compared to me at the time, and that stuff. And it was like, he did a reaction to this animation, but the animation wasn't pony related. It was very personalized and very adorable, and well, anyway, so it was adorable at the time. Anyway, so my brain went, man, this is a cute thing to do for his birthday, but then I was like, hey, wait a minute, wait a minute, my brain just went somewhere, because if I were to do a birthday animation for him, and I wanted it to be reacted to on his channel, and boost my subscriber count in the process, I'll give him a birthday animation that's pony related. So spent a lot of time thinking about like what I would do, what could be the thing, what could be the thing. Hey, you don't have to. Bit of a jackass. Don't want to get into it, very personal. But anyway, so did that animation. It was a lot of fun. Did it based off of the Wander Over Yonder happy birthday. Okay, I've got to start over. I'm taking too many hits there. Anyway. Now, so I did so basically spent a lot of brainstorming on doing the song. Created the instrumental by myself digitally, by the way. It was very fun. Of course, I lost the raw instrumental files in the computer crash of 2022, or I just lost a bunch of files. Anything that wasn't backed up in any way was basically gone. So I worked on this. I got a lot of the bride/daughter of Discord people involved, including Z, because they were at the time romantically involved with, god damn it, now that's 2 deaths under my belt that I didn't want. They were romantically involved with Brony Monster, but we spent so long on the animation and a lot of drama happened behind the scenes that I was only made privy to after the fact, and I won't be spilling that tea. It is way too personal. But to cut a long story short, Z was no longer involved with Brony Monster. So basically, I asked their permission if it was still okay to go forward with the animation, and they said, yeah, just leave me out of it. So every reference to Z was replaced with Mare from from My Little Pony instead, because Mare had a slightly similar color palette, and it means I didn't have to do a lot of recoloring of things. Just a little redraw here or there. And so I worked on that. And I was like, well, what can we replace Z with? Because Z's part was to replace just the pit monster in the it was like not just your love interest. Basically, was the whole shtick there. It was like because there's the bit in the Wander Over Yonder birthday song wherein they have this giant pit monster, like this giant hairy thing with horns, sings, just goes right, and this is funny little gag and Wander Over Yonder there, but like but I was like, well, it's the end of season 7 and we have the lyric in the song that we rewrote. I can tell you're grumpy because the show has been around a while. Just because it's season 7 doesn't mean you shouldn't smile. So I thought, oh, why don't I replace the pit monster with the Pony of Shadows? And then I was like, no, I can't do that. Because he does react, blind reactions to the episodes, and it would be a spoiler. So I was like, oh, well, why don't we just do a Manticore that's kind of a cross between the My Little Pony Manticore and the pit monster from the Wander Over Yonder gag. And so that's the character that you see. It's like, not just the Manticore! And actually, that's me doing the Manticore. And you can actually tell in the end credits that at the end, I actually pitched it up to sound deeper. And of course, it kind of got me a little cough, kind of glazed my vocal cords. Wait, failed and perished one time? Wait, do mausoleums not count anymore? Wait a minute. Do mausoleums not count anymore? That is bullshit. I failed the mausoleum. That counts, right? Because it's not about deaths, it's about failing a level at all. No, I guess failed and perished, but because I guess you don't. But no, even the whatever. I was on about something, right? So anyway, yeah, that was how the Brony Monster Big Pole Bouncing Birthday Pasapalooza Versary thing came about. Shoutouts to somebody out there who came up with that fucking name. It was brilliant. But yeah, a lot of the friends and the people were involved in that. Victoria VCM was involved in it. Let's see who else. True Sailor Comet was in it. Miraculous Corazon was in it, though I imagine she's going. I think is she going by at least something closer to her real name now? Online, I don't know. And then there was someone else. There was someone with a gazelle or antelope type OC who was in it. He was the one blowing the trumpet at the front. Skypaw was in it. Not that one, the purple one, because it was so funny to me that I drew an OC birthday present, like I drew an OC birthday picture for Skypaw without realizing, wait, there are two people with the username Skypaw? Oh yes, Starling Erica was in it as well. God. I'm glad I'm still in touch with Erica. She's a lot of fun. Okay, crap. I need to use an EX on this next phase, otherwise I am screwed. Cause I need to use EX. Okay, I need to use the EX. Okay, got it. Okay, here we go. Use an EX, okay. Well, I used it. Does that count? No, it probably doesn't. Darn it! Met most of us in the Brighter Discord comments. Interesting. That's very interesting. Find your rainbow connection. Darn it! It missed, so it didn't count. I hate that. I should have used a P turret. That way it would have at least counted for something. God. Alright. Well, anyway. So yeah, there were a lot of people involved in it. It was a lot of fun. So evidently... Ooh, bees, yes. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Don't want that thing weighing on me. Use that one. And, Z found you on Tumblr. Yeah? But weren't you also an artist on one of the Daughter of Discord things? If I recall correctly. Wait, what the fuck? I meant to do the run and gun with Chalice. What the fuck is this shit? Wait a minute. No, I don't want to do an airplane boss as Miss Chalice. That's bullshit. Her super art sucks. Alright. Alright. So anyway, but like, so as I was saying, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was only after the fact, that like, there was only after the fact that like, apparently some shit had happened between Brony Monster, and Skypaw, and after the fact and knowing what Brony Monster did, I'm on Skypaw's side, honestly. I don't know what she said that was so mean to him, but like, but I don't care. But at the time, I was kind of apologetic for it because the lyric that she sang in the song was, "And your pony best be happy cause he'll be here when you're long gone," which was a play on the lyric from the original song, "And your birthday best be happy cause you won't be around for long." But anyway, like I was, darn it. So anyway, like I was saying, anyway, as I was saying, at the time I was kind of apologetic about it. So you might have seen when I did show you guys a revamped version with a lot of fixed animations and a lot of cleaner stuff and a higher quality too, a higher render quality at that. And I did that. I actually replaced the gag a little bit, where instead of just smiling while going into the coffin, she closed her eyes, and when the coffin door is about to be closed, she makes this kind of face like, "Wait, what?" and then the coffin door slams in her face, which is kind of like, hey, here's the version where the joke is kind of on her instead. And honestly, even without, like, making an apology for Brony Monster not knowing the shit he said and did, it was like, it's still a much funnier gag than originally, because having her be like, wait, what, is just funny in general, because, I mean, it was like, wait, no, hang on. It's just a funnier joke, honestly. If you wanna, I actually also drew something else. I actually drew something for Skypaw specifically because she kind of liked some of the pony drawings I was doing. Like my particular aesthetic was appealing to her. So she did a cover of I Love You Too Much as sung in the movie Book of Life. And she had me draw a few still images of her. And she kind of PNG animated them sliding across the screen to the song, and it was kind of cute. So yeah, those are some pretty old drawings. So yeah, that was a. Though I'll be perfectly honest, I have not seen nor heard hide nor hair from either Skypaw nor Brony Monster ever since Big Bull Bouncing Birthday Bashapalooza-versary and all that shit. You know, I just. No contact with either of them, so. And honestly, for all intents and purposes, I do hope Brony Monster's doing well. Honestly, I mean, I wish the guy well, you know, as long as he's not some kind of as long as he's not been outed as some kind of a creep and slept with someone underage or anything like that. Just like, unless he's done something like that, go fuck him. But if not, I hope he's doing well. So I don't know where he is now. I don't know what the fuck he's up to. He's still doing his channel? Pony Show's over. Pony Show's over. Like, what the fuck is he even doing? Would it even be worth it? Would it even be worth it to double check the guy's channel? In fact, I think the link to his channel might actually be in the description of my video. And if not, I could probably go back and find the Equestria Daily link for both his react and my animation itself. Do it, Bella. Let's haunt the guy. Let's find out. Exactly, squad. I mean, you've said it multiple times yourself, and hey, look at you. You're one of the nicest guys I've known in a long time, and I barely know you. Like we don't talk a lot, but man, Nat's still rude. Yeah, I heard about Nat. Mostly very Iron Fist kind of person, from what I hear, was the big deal. Like, it's like, what the hell, man? It's like, it's just a cartoon. It's just a YouTube cartoon, guys. Just calm down, please. It's like, don't take it so seriously. Just a cartoon on the internet. He hasn't posted it for a year. What's his last upload? What's it called? What is his last video? What's the title? Endstone? Yeah, Endstone. Isn't her name Nat though? Yeah. I mean the N in Endstone stands for Nat. Probably short for Natalie or something. I don't know. I mean, okay, I went back into my old files because I still had some archived stuff, and I watched all of my old, like, I'm trying to remember, like, update videos. You guys remember those? Maybe you don't. Maybe you guys are. Well, back when I was in my Farness and Friends era, instead of making the cartoon like I should have been, I was making a lot of crappy update videos. A Brony reacts to the dark side elements of justice. And that's it? Oh my god, and Elements of Justice is still going strong, by the way. If you want to find like a long-form series that has a lot of a long-form fanfic series that has a lot of passion and work put into it, my god, go look for Elements of Justice. It is really fucking good. But yeah, Endstone, yeah, cause like back then, I actually went and like, even called out my own, I called out my own tracing of her reference art, when I did, I called out my own tracing of her art for this one gag where in a different update video where I was like, why did I get cast to play as Prince Mothball? Because we look so much alike. And he's like, what? No. And it's like, I animated him, but I traced the individual assets from her initial like reference sheet. Like I just dead up traced the reference sheet, and I called myself out on it on the update video after that. So it's like, it's just so funny to me. It's so it's so funny that she's so mad about like art tracing when I said that, did that, and even called attention to it. I think I even used the word shamelessly because ultimately I didn't give a shit. I just wanted to do the gag, and it's like, that's such a good design, I don't think I'd be able to draw it as well freehand, so let me just trace the motherfucker. And the hell, I called attention to it. Actually, I wonder if I put it in the, because I had end credits to those update videos too. So, I like... Bella, I think I know why that was the first update video you saw, because it's my most popular update video because it has Disney Fanatic in the title and tags. It is so cheeky. It is such cheeky-ass clickbait, like the clickbaitiest shit I've ever done. That would be it. That update video, cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. Cheesy, cheesy clickbait. That's what it was. Cheesy, shameless clickbait. It boosted my view count. That is one of the... That is either the first or second, like... Here's the thing. Between Bride of Polka, which is the Bride of Discord, Daughter of Discord Polka medley, all a Weird Al. It was like... Big Brony Monster's Big Bull Bouncing Birthday Bash Palooza-versary got a lot of views, mostly because Brony Monster's reaction to it and the EQD spotlight were a real booster of that. Even better than that though is one of my favorite things, right? Is the way that EQD, like, they embed their videos into, like, their posts. So, when DF posted, the What's This cover parody that I did, as Prince Mothball, anyway, I was like, I was gonna post it on my own channel, but YouTube was giving me the runaround of like, hey, you have copyrighted fuck shit in this thing, and I actually gave a shit about that kind of thing, about having copyrighted stuff in my thing. It was like, no, YouTube, don't claim it, please, please, pretty please don't claim it, you know, because I was actually a part of the YouTube partner program at the time, even though I didn't get a cent of anything because I didn't get enough views for it. But anyway, the thing is that I was like, hey, you know, DF, you can put custom thumbnails on your videos. Could you use this art that I made for it? And so she did. And now whenever you go, if you go all the way back to the Equestria Daily Post that has the embed of that video from her channel, you'll see my art front and center. And I think that's just beautiful, honestly. I think that is just beautiful. Imagine if we didn't make the movie server. Oh, Ryder, don't even jest. Come on. I questioned it at first, but I think we would all be worse off for not having the movie server, honestly. Oh, you say that, Fizzy, but I'm the one who pushed. I'm the one who pushed for that. It was like, this ship must set sail. So I broke the ceremonial champagne bottle against the hull. It was my duty. The captain would go down with this ship. But anyway, yeah, so story time. Oh, I want to tell a story. Okay, I'll get you the details on that in a minute, but first I want to get into the details of the What's This parody. So back then, I didn't really, I mean, I think I did have a job, technically. I think I had some, I was halfway a teacher and student at a local independently run homeschoolers art trade school down at the, but like thinking about it, I was at the school, I was a student, I was a teacher, and I also did some cleaning, and they gave me, you know, small pay, you know, it was very independently run, so we were running on the tuition of homeschool families, so you can imagine how that would hurt the cost of what we're doing. But yeah, this is before I even had my first really stable job. Oh shit, I gotta change my weapons. But anyway, I was like, we did this April Fool's gag, because they'd also done the April Fool's shit for, Bride of Discord as well, so DF was like, what if we just did a bunch of crappy covers of Disney songs? And it was like, oh, this is the funniest shit. So, one of the gags was Prince Mothball singing What's This? And it was like, oh, ain't that great? It's like, it was so cute and funny, and I loved singing it so haphazardly. And if you go back to the April Fool's thing, here's me being an absolute musical genius. That horrible piano cover you hear of What's This, while I sing a terrible version of What's This, totally off key and awful. What's This? I'm playing that piano. Like, and I'm not talking about, oh, I composed the music for Brony Monster's Big Pole Bouncing Birthday Bash Baloozaversary on some MIDI program on the computer. No, I mean, we had a piano at home and I recorded on that. Like, I actually slammed to the keys haphazardly to make it sound both terrible and like it was the actual song at the same time. It was absolutely hilarious and one of my favorite things to do. I actually grew up learning piano, but that's not the big part of the story. But here's the real big part of the story. So, it was like the day after April Fool's was Friday when we host the Masters School of Art, we called it. I think they're still running, they're just not running at the same location. They had to downsize ever since the a lot. Anyway. Yeah, I should probably record a fine cover of that. Actually, I want to re-record the... Hang on. I gotta change my loadout real quick here. I need Super Art 2 and Ms. Chalice. And then for the Phantom Express, I need, yeah, basically those. Chalice, Chalice, Chalice. Okay, here we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, okay. I also want to re-record the Beauty and the Beast song parody because I feel like I was way too mean to it at first. Like, I gave way too little credit to, I gave way too little credit to Emma Watson. Like, I was really mean, and it reminds me way too much of what Doug Walker would say and shit. It's like, so I really wanna rewrite the lyrics because I feel like Weird Al's a comedy musician, and he's written some interesting lyrics that maybe haven't aged the best, and yet he's not one to boulder-wise lyrics, though. He's not one to change lyrics just to, you know, satisfy some modern language. So even though some of his songs use, like, words like midget and transsexual, even though, like, those words may not necessarily be, like, you know, appropriate in most contexts these days, he's not gonna change those songs. He's just less likely to perform them when he does live tours. That's all. Though I do love it, like, okay, I'll get into that later. I'll get back to Weird Al in a minute, but Anyway, I feel like I was way too mean to Emma Watson and some of the other people involved with the movie, and I want to repair. And I want to repair that. I want to be a little kinder to the film while still being like absolutely bashing it, because I do not like it. I do not like it. I do not like it. I just want to be a little kinder to the people while still being evil to the movie. You know, if you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, back to what's this. So anyway, I was at the art school and I was reading all the comments. It is still a mess. So obviously that's gonna still be the parody title of the song and all that. Anyway, it was far more topical when I released it, obviously, because the movie was very new. But anyway, back to what's this. So it was like DF like never really acquiesces to all those random requests in the BS never acquiesces to a lot of the requests. It's like, hey, could you do the thing with the thing? It's like, no, guys, this was just an April Fool's joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. And obviously, it's a bunch of kids. It's a bunch of kids who are saying this stuff. You know, it's a bunch of kids who are really into it, into My Little Pony, into fan fiction, and into all the same stuff that DF is into, and that she makes videos about on her channel. So it's all this shit combined to really create an audience that demands a lot, but really doesn't deserve any of it. I mean, I don't know if that's too mean to say, but I mean, it's free content on the internet being made for free. It's like, come on, guys. And we gotta hold down a job after the fact. Like, we were all young and unafraid at the time, as it were, you know. But yeah, but I was at the art school and I was goofing on myself for a minute. I was like, yeah, imagine if someone did do that. A full cover of What's This by Prince Mothball. Man, what would the lyrics even be for that? And that got me on a train of thought where I was like, hey, does somebody have a pencil and paper? So while I was at school, and I never really do this a lot, but like I had to write down the lyrics, because I was like, oh God, I'm in a fervor, I'm in a frenzy. I gotta write the lyrics to this song. I gotta write the lyrics to this parody, because like, what's this? There's colors everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I really can't believe I must be dreaming. Wake up, mothball, wake up, mothy, this ain't fair. What's this? And I'm like, whoa. Okay, just recycle the lyrics at the start of the song and then just recontextualize everything else. And this is what brilliant song parody, even Weird Al songs, do a lot. Like when I had the She Has Me Underneath a Spell and Now I'm Drifting Off to Dreamland, I just drew Dreamland directly from the lyrics of, you know, the original What's This? You know, it's like, no witches to scare them or ensnare them, only little cozy things secure inside their dreamland. I thought that was a lot of fun, putting that in there. So with all said and done, I was very happy with how that turned out. It was so funny. It was very entertaining. I personally, I didn't do it just because someone in the, I mean, obviously the comment that said, could you do this, sparked it, but I did it because I really truly had the idea. The creative fervor took hold, and as soon as I got home, I got on my microphone, and then I took my soundtrack album version of What's This and tried erasing the vocals as much as possible, which I think works pretty well, especially when you're singing over it, you know? I mean, if I did now, I'd probably try looking for a good karaoke version. Or even creating a karaoke version, but that takes forever. I did that for It's a Mess, the Be Our Guest parody, but like, that was a pain and a half. Let me tell you what, that was so interesting. But I'll get into that story later. Here I am telling all these stories. That's what I should do during live streams. I should play a game super casually and just tell a bunch of anecdotes. But yeah, so when I did the What's This parody, it was so much fun, and like, and then DF went, and then I was like, I went and shared it with everyone on Skype. We were back on Skype, okay? But we were back on Skype, and I just share it, and then I'm like, hey everybody, get a load of this goofy ass shit that I decided to do, and I just sent the audio file, and then DF approaches me like, hey dude, do you think I could make a video out of this and put it on my channel? And I'm like, knock yourself out. So, and that was the story of how that all happened. It was just so much fun. I really caught the bug, the creative bug. I got the creative fever, the creative fervor. It was just, I was like, ooh, I got a rush. I got like, oh, my brain is just spilling out all of these ideas. It's like, oh, how does he describe, I went ahead and tried, and the other thing is, like, I always tried my best that if I was doing Mothball's version of What's This, I'm trying to parallel what Jack Skellington was saying and seeing. It's like the children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads, busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead, turns into the ponies are all smiling, not a single one is bored, they're goofing off and playing, they're not training for a war. It really comes to parallel, like, kind of how Mothball feels. He feels like being in the hive is boring, which actually kind of fits with Jack Skellington's thing, because this whole thing is Halloween has become so dull. That's kind of his whole shtick. It's like, Halloween has become so dull. I want something new, something fresh, something exciting. And then he asks Tony from accounting, what do you think? I don't know. Jack Skellington's the Pumpkin King, but even the king has to fill out paperwork. Anyway, oh yeah, there's another brilliant lyric. Oh, look a little filly with hypnotic spiral eyes. There's frost in every window. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. All right, later, Silvertone. It was nice for you to be here. Oh, got it. Here, die. Can you die for me? Yeah, baby, let's go. Okay, stay put. Oh, stay put. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, go. Ah, good. Oh, actually, let's do that. Oop. I'm gonna go. Oh, gimme! Yes. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Bert from accounting. Bert from accounting. Can you help me design next Halloween? I'll go. That was just so dumb. Anyway, oh, look a hypnot. Anyway, oh, look a little filly with hypnotic spiral eyes. When as I hear, I feel this thumping coming from inside. And it's like, oh no, God, no! I wasted that super art! You made me waste the super art, you stupid train! And in the original is frosted every window. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. What's the lyric in Jack's version? Can't believe my eyes. I feel this warmth coming. Feel some warmth in my bones coming from inside. His warmth is coming from inside. He feels like this empty place is being filling up. Okay. But I'll get back. But you can look, like, just create the lyrics. It's like you can actually just treat the lyrics side by side. Go ahead and do it, and you'll see the parallels I tried to do to try to make the song a legit parody of What's This, instead of, like, just... I'll skip to the end of the song because I know. The end of the song, it's like, the sights, the sounds, they're everywhere and all around. I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh, I want it, oh, I want it, oh, for my own. And in my bones, I feel a warmth that's coming from inside. Thank you. Anyway, empty place inside my chest is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh, I want it, oh, I want it, oh, for my own. I got to know, what is this place that I have found? What is this? And then in my version, it's like, I dream, I dare to disobey mother, don't care what she is going to say at all. This empty place inside my chest is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want her, oh, I want her. Want Screwball to be my friend. I've got to know what is this. Oh. Go to a question beyond to answer this. To answer one question. What is this thumping in my chest? And I felt like that was a funny way to kind of add to Mothball's awkwardness, to just kind of fuck up the lyric at the end. And also, you know, to now mean, like, what's this refers to something else entirely at this point. You know, it's like, oh, we're not just singing about all the sights and sounds around me. We're now really, oh, it's like, oh, it's not like I lay awake at night thinking of her. Boom. Oh no. You know, that gag. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's what I really tried to do with the parody. I really tried to make it like, I tried fitting as much. I kind of basically just made the entire song, everything that had happened in the audio drama up to that point without spoiling anything further ahead, you know? Because that was kind of a big, big deal. Because like some people haven't read the fic. I had to remember that for a sec because I technically read all 3 like years ago, and even recently I reread them at the time. At the time recently I reread them. Wait, did I come here because of the heart? I think I came here because of the heart. Because there's no reason I would come here if it weren't for the heart on the board. Well, I guess parries. There are some easy parryables. See? Easy parry. Oh. So yeah, so that's the story of What's This and how that parody came to be. I think, honestly, it was one of a lot of many fun things that I did around that time, and I'll say, DF creates BOD, she creates DOD, you audition and voice Mothball, everyone moves on, you get back in touch for Beauties and Beasts, you get to know each other more on your streams. I don't know if the movie server had anything to do with it, but everything culminated in that Disney trip, and then boom, you're together. Yeah, you know, that's about right. That's a pretty solid chain of events. Oh shit, I don't want to be at the spot. Fuck, I would have rather gone for Mangosteen. That is, you hate to see it. What's she gonna do? Okay. Come on, move, lady, move. All right. Gotta blammer. Get right there. This is the perfect spot now, and no, I guess it's not the perfect spot because I still took a hit. And I took another hit. Good thing King Dice gives me so many hits. I think I was about to fall off that, actually. Yep. You figured out the chain of events, Fizzy. That I had to take a minute to be like, have I figured out the chain of events? Thank you for prompting me to go back and read that, because like, yeah, I'll be perfectly honest, you know, I think the movie Bitches server did help, but honestly, I'd say like, I was like, honestly, I think it was the COVID loneliness when that hit. It was like, that really spurred me on to be like, God, I have so many friends I can only really see over the internet. I would love to meet them in person. And I was like, where's the only place I can know how to meet anyone in person and decide to do something fun? Disneyland. That is my go-to. It probably will be my go-to for years to come. It's a good place, you know? And I'm kind of thinking like, what is Disneyland if not a place to chill? You know, I really think. Thank God, I'm gonna be thinking about my next Disney trip so differently now. I feel like I'm gonna be so much less concerned with what only I want to do. Denny's? Well, joke's on you, there's a Denny's across the street from Disneyland. We ate there for dinner one of the last few nights we were there. You know, maybe I should make it my mission to take everybody in the server, maybe not all at once, but everybody in the server to Disneyland. Wouldn't that be fun? We should just do that. We should just do that, you know? I moved down somewhere that I can serve as a motel for all my friends to stay over so they don't have to pay for a hotel. Oh, serve as a motel. Like just stay with a friend. Dude, that's not a shabby idea, but the Castle Inn Suites is right across the street from Disneyland. It's just so convenient. Whatever neighborhood you would end up living in or whatever, it's just probably wouldn't be worth it compared to Castle Inn Suites. Because wherever you would live, we'd have to drive from. You know, and then you have to rent a car. It's much cheaper to just get a lift to and from the airport to your hotel. What am I doing? I just have this open right now. Oh, wait. If I'm going to the next island, I kind of want to do the, Did I get the hell coin? That's a sentence. Did I get the hell coin? Where? Okay, can somebody get me back on my train of thought? I don't remember where I am. I don't know what planet this is anymore. Okay, I apologize. I gotta ping. Hang on. Okay. Well, DF has just seen Spider-Verse. I'll have to get in touch with her after the stream is over. God. Okay, so I did get the hell coin. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to buy all that. But like, where is my brain space? I'm trying to. Actually, I should probably go do that first. Climbing ceremony. Okay, no way others could have beat me. Left him in the dust. Left. Upright. Up left. Left, up, right, up, left. Left, up, right, up, left. Okay. A trip for all of us. Damn, where the hell would we go? It's like a lot of, it was, left, up, right, up, left? Yes! Okay, cool. Now let's just, yeah, let's just crack this open. What was I saying? I'm trying to get back on my train of thought. I was talking about songs, lyrics. I guess the last thing I was talking about was Disneyland. I did want to get back to Weird Al for a moment. Now, if any of you know Weird Al, and you totally should, he's amazing and hilarious and such a wholesome human being. Never done a wrong thing in his life. I gotta, darn it. I gotta restart. I don't want to take another death. Anyway, but like, now if you know Weird Al as a super fan, then you know of a little ditty called Albuquerque. It's this incredibly overly long song where he's singing all these incredibly well, he's not even singing, he's just speaking. He's not even rhyming. But anyway, the whole shtick is that the song is overly long, obnoxious, and rambly. And everyone loves it because of that. And he does it as like a encore whenever he does like a tour or a concert. And what's really great is that when Min and I saw him like last summer, I think it was. At least I think it was. Well, we saw him. Yeah, because I got the Big Roy's Heating and Plumbing shirt, which is a reference to Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota. Got the Big Roy's Heating and Plumbing shirt when I was at that concert. I think it was last year. But anyway, he did the unfortunate return of the ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised Vanity Tour, and he did the encore of Albuquerque. But there's a bit in the song where he's like, so I checked into my. It's like, finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque holiday. Anyway, I check into my room, I turn down the AC, and I turn on the Spectrovision when suddenly there's a knock on the door. Who is it? No answer. Who is it? No answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything, so finally I go over and I open the door, and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls, haircut, and only one nostril. The band just goes completely silent, and Weird Al gives this heartfelt apology like, I'm really sorry for using that word. At the time I wrote the song, it was the medical term for, that. He apologized for saying hermaphrodite in the Albuquerque song. It's like, it was like, God, can this guy be even funnier and wholesome at the same time? More than this, like, just God, it's just, what a pure human being. You can't hate Weird Al. He's just, God, he's such a cool dude. He's such a cool dude, man. Just the chillest dude. Such a nice guy. Like, the weirdest thing about Weird Al, as most people who have met him in person have attested to, is just how normal he is. But yeah, that was my little brief stint on Weird Al and boulder-wising lyrics. It's like, And you know, I kind of agree with him on some level about like, you know, changing the lyrics to songs. It's like as a similar thing as like why Warner Brothers and Disney would put up those warnings in front of old movies. It's like, the point isn't that like, the point is that to change anything in the song would be to pretend that it was never written that way. It would be to like pretend that like the song was never problematic. And it's like, it's erasing an important understanding of history. Like, yes, these words can be so casually used as comedy, but like that's not allowed anymore. But that doesn't mean you should censor the older comedies. It means that you should be mindful of them, you know? I mean, take that for what it's worth in the movie we watched just last night, am I right? Like, am I right? Like, come on, that movie, God. I mean, aside from the obvious line at the front of the movie, that film probably didn't age the best in general. Like, there's some things that might offend. It's like, it's like some people may not get into the movie just for how it frames itself and how it plays off a lot of the jokes, but it's like, for the most part, oh yes, he did apologize for that because it is not a slur in the UK. It's like, it is not a slur in the US. Actually, even funnier, his apology for that wasn't like to stop the song dead in its tracks. It was instead to just completely cut out the lyric. It's like, if you've seen like the European tour, he's like, it's really fantastic. That was sarcastic. I hate these word crimes. It just completely goes. It just completely cuts it. It's very, again, what a kind and wholesome person. Like, you can't hate Weird Al. It's just impossible. Hating Weird Al is like kicking a puppy. It's just impossible. If you hate Weird Al, I don't trust you. That's it. That is just it, you know? End of story. You don't, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I will not be accepting any I will not be accepting further questions at this time. Okay. Can I get another pinky? No. All right. Oop, but I can get another snake oil. Bleh. What was it that didn't Weird Al play the devil at one point? I remember reading his IMDb page, and one of his credits is the devil, but I forgot what it was in. You wouldn't even recognize him. I looked at the photos. It's like he's got the whole red and the red face, demon horns, all that shit. Like, you wouldn't recognize him. It was like, at least from a photo. I don't know what it's from. I haven't seen. Oh, Perry! There we go. All right. But yeah, it was the Simpsons. Weird, it was one of those Simpsons episodes where Homer said, he who is tired of Weird Al is tired of life. Dude, I really hope she can. I mean, DF has been showing me Hell of a Boss lately. I'm enjoying it a lot, and even because of that, I am very still much looking forward to Has-Been Hotel. I love Charlie, the little sapphic clown demon. I love her. She is adorable. Adam ruins every... Oh, I should have known. I watched Adam Ruins Everything. Maybe I didn't see that episode, though. Or I forgot that bit. God, man. Adam Ruins Everything. That was a good show. I'm following him on Twitter because he still does that shtick where he's trying to keep people informed with the right information. It's like, I love that. I love Adam Conover. He's got a good... You know what? Adam Conover should have his own game show. Adam Conover has the charisma and presence to be a game show host. His cadence, like, Adam Ruins Everything. Like, he hosts a game show? He does? God, I gotta find that game show. What game show? God, I gotta watch that. We have YouTube TV at the house. I gotta look up that show. What is it? A guest host. God. What were they doing? Just testing him in the waters? Just like, and if you do well hosting this game show, then you can host your own game show. Was that like a contract stipulation or something? I don't get it. Why am I doing that? I should be using Crackshot the whole time. Like, I don't want to swap between weapons right now because that's just, that is suicide. I will, ow, fuck. All right. Oh. But yeah. Actually, one thing I do know the credit for and never saw and wanted to find, you know, was Weird Al was on some show called Drunk History, and he played Adolf Hitler. I gotta see Weird Al as Hitler. That's gotta be like the funniest shit ever. Like, come on. Nickelodeon Crystal Maze. Huh. How did he die before the other guy? Go on, die. There we go. Don't worry, guys. Their parachutes will save them. I did not kill those dogs. It was just saying die is kind of a concept of like, get the fuck out of my way. Now this bitch, on the other hand, die, 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 die. She really ruffles my feathers, I'll say, you what? Also, have you seen the fan art of this dog lady? Don't look it up. Unless you're a furry, in which case look up all of it. Like, my god, don't draw her with hips thicker than she has, or even any semblance of a bust, because like she's in the military, and like on top of that fact, it's like, cause you really think about this for a minute, cause like, you know, any dog or not dog, but any human or anthro dog in this scenario would be attractive, right? At least I presume that to be the case. I mean, some people like Nick Wilde, and I don't get that because his legs are short and stout enough to turn into real animal legs, and that's just weird to me. You know, the digigrade shit. But like, anyway, so, but nevertheless, it was like, of course, I haunted his IMDb page for like stuff he was in, and I found like a few things like Banana Man on Adventure Time, so I watched a couple episodes of Adventure Time, and no more episodes of Adventure Time. Maybe like one other one, but that was about it. Did not really watch Adventure Time. I don't hate it, just don't really love it either. Thank you. Okay. But like, I haunted his IMDb page. I found out that he played a Batman villain called, oh yes, he was Darkseid in Teen Titans Go. I saw the clip of it. Really funny. Also delightfully ribbing himself in the role by saying like, ah yes, I do sound like Weird Al, that evil genius. He steals other people's songs and replaces the lyrics. It's so cruel. And then Beast Boy and like Cyborg are like, no, Weird Al's a national treasure. It's like pretty funny. Anyway, there was this Batman movie where there was this animated Batman movie where he did the voice of a really creepy Batman villain called Dollface, and I was like, oh wow, this is really unrecognizably as Weird Al. I really love this. I can't wait to see. And then Robin fucking kills him before the title, and I'm like, well, I guess I have no more reason to watch this movie. I found all the Weird Al in this movie that I'm gonna find. So I'm like, son of a bitch, man. Yeah, in terms of art style, it's Gravity Falls or bust. That's a good, nice. Tom Kenny, I'm sorry. Tom Kenny, what the who, what, at the what? Tom Kenny singing the what now? Oh, that's... Oh, now I remember. Oh, God. Yeah, I heard about that episode. Very emotional. Yeah. Somebody get me off this Weird Al train of thought, otherwise we'll be here all night. Whoa, God. I was a little close for comfort there, Snowy. Ow. What hit me? Was it the popsicle? It was a popsicle, wasn't it? He been talking shit about me behind my back? That popsicle's giving what... That's popsicle's getting what's coming to him, I swear. Come on, pinky, 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 pinky. Pinky! Okay. God, yes! Okay, perfect. 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 Okay. Man, I couldn't have waited till he was over. Looks like his hitbox didn't travel with him. Well, looks like I took a fuck hit. You know, I'm taking it. I don't care. I just want this boss done, over and done with. Over and done with. Over and done with. Thank God. Game shows I like? Oh, that's right. I got Dollmaker crossed with Scarface, which is a Batman villain I'm more familiar with. Dollface. Fucking Scarface with the ventriloquist. That was... I watched an episode of the animated series, Batman series. That's another series I never fully watched, but I did watch the episode with Scarface. And God, that guy's fucked up. As for game shows, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are some classics, but I really like Chain Reaction. That is a real good one in my book. You know. But yeah. Chain Reaction's a pretty good one. Card Shark is always fun. Oh, is this platform about to die? Okay, I thought this platform was about to crumble. Wait a minute. What? Oops. Well, I fell on that. I think another one I really like, America Says is a pretty fun one, honestly. You know what's really funny, though? You know what's really fun about game shows? When you watch the game shows with the simplest questions, and then you find the dumbest players playing it, and then you're just like, you can feel really good about yourself because you're smarter than the idiots they put on the show. It's like, oh, Family Feud! Yes, Family Feud, a fucking classic, and Steve Harvey's a great host. That's a good one. I always forget about Family Feud because the name, I mean, I have trouble remembering a lot of things, like what I ate for breakfast this morning, which was an egg sandwich, mind you, but sometimes I forget. What do we got here? Chicken, chicken, chicken? Winner, winner, chicken dinner? What do we got? Bum, 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 bum. Family Feud has so many funny moments. Family Feud's pretty fucking funny. I mean, everybody's seen that one meme. That one that got turned into a meme. It's like, name something a burglar wouldn't want to see when he breaks into someone's home. Naked grandma! Naked, huh? I don't want to see that either. It's like, and then it's up there. It's like, and Steve Harvey after the fact is like, that's the occupant? That's the occupant? Because it wasn't naked grandma. It was, the naked grandma wasn't the prompt. It was just a nude occupant. It's like, occupant in a state of undress. It's like, did I? Okay, I want that, and I want that, and I want that, and I want it now. Gun slash occupant. Occupant. That's the occupant. Well, that's even worse. Alright. Yes, I'm a meddlesome brats. Oh no, Mugman! Oh no! Why the fuck did I... Why did I organize it that way? Why did I put roundabout first? Hold the fuck up. Crackshot first, always on this island. Like, it's like an unspoken rule. Crackshot first. Why did I do that? I feel so silly now. Well, now I feel like I just came into this fight with my pants down. Or I guess in Chalice's case, yeah, forget it. We don't need those kinds of jokes. Didn't she like, what, 12? Alright, magical super art. Oh, yeah, give me that parry, give me that parry. Okay, oh. Ah, that was a little touch and go there, and I touched, and I goed. I touched, I goed. Oh god, oh giddly, oh goed. Oh, ah, there we go. You see how I still have 4 HP despite taking a hit? Impressive, no? Okay, here's another challenge about this stupid thing. Not only does your controller not vibrate when you take a hit and you have the shield active, but that shield can be confused for a projectile, I just realized, as these stupid salt shaker shits are throwing around their bullshit. Like that orange thing. I almost thought that my fucking, that my little shield pal, as it is cutely referred to, was a fucking, was a fucking, it was like, I thought this shield pal was a projectile. Projectile. That has never happened to me. This only just happened just now, because they were in the same zone and field of space. It was like, wait, which one's the thing I'm gonna get hurt by, and which one's the thing that's gonna save my life, huh? It's like, what the fuck, game? I get that it's supposed to be challenging, but like, come on, you didn't have to be like, you didn't have to be rude about it. God damn it. Just keep the HP. God damn, that phase. It's almost like Chalice necessary, because if you get too low and you're equipped Cuphead or Mugman, it's like you don't have any recourse. You're stuck. You're gonna fall. You're gonna take a hit. You're gonna die. It's just you can't. You can't. But as Ms. Chalice, you can double jump. You can rescue yourself. You can save it. Mugman. As someone finds this live stream in the future, they're going to start crying and they don't know why. Are you kidding? The last time, okay, well, aside from the fact that this boss used to give me a hard time, just now, I was only playing on regular mode, okay? So keep in mind, we would be having a very different discussion when I play on expert mode in a few minutes here. Wait. Just realized my error. Hang on. What am I saying? Just gotta find a story. Fuck, I'll go back to what Danny was talking about. So there's sometime back last year at some point. Sometime back last year. Why did I come? Well, I guess I needed to come here anyway. So anyway. I'm sorry, do I have expert mode selected? Am I some kind of masochist? Oh god, I think I'm some kind of masochist. That's not bad. This roundabout would be better. Roundabout would be better. Roundabout would be better. Roundabout would be better. Roundabout. Ah, there we go. That's the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about. So, what was I saying? forget it. Forget it. I'm just gonna win. All right. No! Fuck. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna exit to map. I did not want expert selected. I just want to build up the charm to be a divine relic. That's all. I didn't ask for anything stupid. I just asked for things to be nice. Alright. I was like, those jerk clod attacks are moving way too fast for this to be regular mode. Must have accidentally moved the arrow right when I selected the Saltbaker thing really quickly back there. Which I'm intending to do in a minute, but like, not yet. Ooh, that's pretty good. Roundabout's pretty good for this, actually. Do a lot of me good. Oh, I keep forgetting it's regular mode now, so he does it 3 times. How dinked up is that? He does it twice on simple mode, 3 times on regular mode, and then what after that? Like, what the fuck he does it like twice on expert mode? It's like twice on simple, 3 times on regular, and twice on expert. Sometimes, man, I wonder. So, and it was back sometime last year that Z had confided in me that they had a crush on Danny. And they asked me to be normal about it, which I'd say for the most part early on I was pretty normal about it. But, as it were, after about a week, I stopped being normal about it, and I was internally and externally squeeing about it. So it was like, so there's that. It's like, oh no, this is the thing that I have to worry about. That this is where my brain. Oops. So anyway, I'm keeping this secret for a good long while, right? Sometime like, yeah, like at least a good 2 months that I do end up keeping this secret. And over the time, I'm thinking like, what is the problem with like, you know, telling him you have a crush on him? And they're like, because they're so very terribly afraid of rejection. And like, I get that, but isn't the worst pain not knowing, you know? And it's like, and they were like, not for me, no. So it was like, I tried to leave it alone as best as possible. And then even like their YouTube recommendeds are like, are taunting them, being like, how can you tell if your crush is into you? It's like, it's just a big old comedy there. It's like, hey Z, I think someone's trying to tell you something. But yeah, so after a while, it was getting to the point where I was severely completely recognizing just how much Danny was flirting with Z in some of our calls. And it was like, oh boy, oh, he's down bad. Just like, completely. It's like, so it's like, no, this is an anecdote about Z and Danny. And Danny had asked me to share for the you know, squad, I think they're both chaotic gremlins together is what it is. They don't balance each other out, they multiply. someone who is at least halfway decent at high school algebra. I'm gonna come back to this fight later. I gotta do something simpler. How about Ruby and Croaks? They're slightly simpler. I'm not fully understanding what exactly you're getting at with that comment, Scribe. Separated and side to side. I don't get it. Oh, I forgot I have only 1 HP. I didn't, not like I dashed into the fist intentionally, but I flubbed a parry and I had to do something. God damn it. I wanted to parry that stupid thing. Darn it. Anyway, but like, yeah, so eventually, the channels that I follow, I guess hers is D and mine is C, so yeah. I guess we are kind of alphabetically close together in that regard. But like, oh, this is good. You know, when I think about it, right? I think about, like, there was the one call where evidently Danny said something about, well, it's like, raise a glass if you're single. And it's like, well, no. Danny said that he was single. And then I'm giving a look, a very knowing look, because we're all three of us are on cam. And I give a very knowing look to Z, being like, Danny's got to catch on to something, right? If nothing else, I'm being very cheeky to Z. But then Danny DMs me in text, what are you hiding? Like right around the same time, and it's like, it's so fucking funny. And then they open up to each other. Z realizes that Danny has had a crush on them for quite a while too. So, and that is the big old anecdote of how I got Z and Danny together. Matchmaker, matchmaker, made them a match, found them a find, caught them a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker. You know, he did that song for MSOA for our art review, art gallery and review, and like I forget half of the lyrics sometimes. Well, because I had insider information, I saw it coming from a mile away. Your boy had the inside scoop, man. I was on top of it like Donkey Kong. You know, no weapon is truly bad with Goopy Legrand. I dare you to find me one of the 9 existing weapons in this game that is bad with Goopy Legrand. Maybe that one. But no weapon is bad with Goopy Legrand. Oh, I could have set up a lobber trap. Ah, well. He's Mitch, but some people call him Big Mitch. I'm gonna say that, and people are gonna watch this like on demand in the future, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is he saying?" And I'm not gonna explain myself. They're so chaotic. It is true. They could be the lords of the House of Chaos, like legit. I'm thinking about what other kind of, you know, guys, ask me some questions, you know. I got answers, I got stories, I'd love to tell them. All right, I forgot this is how I swim. Oh, God. Yes! There's that 2 HP I know and love. What got me interested in animation? God, I've been growing up. How could you even ask me that? I've been growing up with animation my entire life. I just love cartoons. But if you're asking more specifically what got me into animating, well, the aforementioned Master School of Art is what got me into animating. I brought my portfolio, shriveled as it was at the time, to this school, to these people, and it was like, they were looking at it, and they're kind of like, you drew this with a mouse. And I'm like, yeah, in MS Paint, it's kind of second nature. And so they put me up in a class, like, way above my artistic level, evidently. Just because I can draw with a mouse, or at least so it appears. Because the animation tools that they use are, were like Flash. So they were like digital animation tools. So it's like, if I'm handy with digital art tools, then perhaps I'll be, alright, but like, and it was like, so they stuck me in that class, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a leg up on this class. I want to work on some stuff at home. So my dad and I completely legitimately have an old copy of Adobe Flash CS6, wink wink, and like, God damn it. But yeah, and then I bought my very first drawing tablet just so I could work on animations at home. It was kind of insane because like the tools and the tricks and everything, it's like it all got so interesting. It's like, man, I am learning how to do the thing that I wanted to do for the longest time. I've made shitty MS Paint animations before. Like, and it's like, and when I finally got a hold of Flash, I was like, it was like, man, a whole new world of being able to draw multiple drawings at once has opened up to me. And that's why I constantly use it as my drawing program, period. I just learned it so hard that I learned the jank of the brush and all that shtick. And yeah. And everything I've animated has been animated in Flash in some capacity. Like whether I'm doing puppets or I'm drawing it completely freehand. It's like everything I've done, it's been so yeah, honestly, loving the animation. I've always loved cartoons, being able to make them. It was like, I never saw myself being an animator, and yet, son of a bitch, why did I do that? So yeah, perfectly honest, like, I never saw myself as an animator, even though I did do some stop motion animations. You know, every kid has toys that they can play with and do stop motion animations with. I did do that sort of shtick, but like, pencil to paper animation never seemed like a reality for me. But when the digital tools were offered to me at home, basically at my fingertips animation. I could make whatever I'd want to make, and it would work. One stop motion video I did was with this, with my very first webcam, my oldest webcam. I don't have it anymore. Pretty crummy webcam. Wouldn't stand up to today's quality. Nor with the quality of laptop I used it with. A lot of old machines, old hand-me-downs from my dad. But anyway, like, but yeah, the stop motion thing was me animating my bed sheets folding themselves and basically cleaning my room, but doing it as an animation. It's kind of fun, you know? Make work. If your work is play, then you're not really working, is it? Like, or at least that's what some people say. May not necessarily be true in all instances, but in that instance, I think it pretty much was. So yeah. Now as to the next question. Server's existence, how much did it impact you and DF getting together? I did answer that question earlier, but like, I'll say, like, we started the server, like, we did the 1 year anniversary, and even after the 1 year anniversary, DF and I still weren't together yet. Yes, I don't think so. Yeah, because we were watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail, we weren't together yet. But yes, ultimately, it did have a bit of an impact. I'll say that. I will be honest with that and say it did definitely have a positive impact there. Monty Python's a good one. As for the next question, my best strength and worst weakness. God. You know how people say that anyone who creates things, like an artist or anyone, is their own worst critic? Well, I'm also kind of a bad judge of what my best and worst traits are, because if you ask me my best traits, my best qualities, oh, I can name them off easily. Not to sound so self-important, but like, I could very easily answer what my greatest strengths are. But like, as for weaknesses, oof, gets difficult. Cause then I had to dig into some unpleasantness. I don't know what kind of baggage or trauma I'm carrying with me, but like, it's to the point where I can't recognize exactly what my weaknesses are. But as for my strengths, I'll give you this. My strengths, I'm pretty adaptable. I'm pretty sure, like, the song, that one song from Avenue Q, Everyone's a Little Bit Racist, you could also replace that with Everyone's a Little Bit Homophobic, and you could also, like, apply that to me, you know, when I didn't know. It's like, again, it's like the fear of things that really gets on, that I really think is the leading bout of racism and homophobia and all forms of xenophobia in the whole spectrum of intersectionality. Like, it's just so gross that now I know better, but then I can see that in myself and be like, yeah. So I guess if my worst weakness would be anything, I guess it would be, it would probably be partially that. It's that I came from very little understanding, but I also did grow, and because I grew and did change, I think I'm pretty adaptable, honestly. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm pretty adaptable. And also, in terms of, like, best strength, in terms of animation, I can do cleanup work for days. Like, you have no idea. Like, when it comes to cleanup animation, like when it comes to God, give me a good. Come on, let's just. Oh wait, no, that was a good one. God damn it! No! Ah, got it. Okay. Just give me the roundabout, please. I'm begging of you. Okay, actually, the converged shot's better. That's a lot better. So yeah, what is the next, yeah, cause like, oh yeah, no, I didn't finish that, cause I didn't finish my thought, cause I was distracted by trying not to die. Cuphead, the game where you try not to die. Oh yeah, I forgot about the smoke bomb effect there. You can't get me, nah. Ooh! I almost ran into the skull's hurt box. God, okay, that was not good. But yeah, in terms of like, ooh, that's not bad. I'm gonna keep it here. We got another super art for it. So yeah, cause when it comes to cleaning up animation, like you saw the Goofy Goober stuff, right? So, like when I did the SpongeBob reanimated the movie thing, SpongeBob rehydrated the movie, it was like, so when I did that, it was like, so I did this rough animation that was basically like, just take the same drawings mostly over and over again with the rough animation. But then with the cleanup animation, I just redrew every frame. And I felt like this would capture the effect of looking more like a traditionally hand-animated cartoon, and I think it did. So it's like a combination of effects. I think cleanup work is actually really fun. It's a menial task. It's very repetitive, and it is very simple, and I find that it's a great strength for me, at least as animation is concerned. What do we got? When did I first dye my hair? Well, I mean, I think everybody should know that question. It was last year. I think I did it specifically. I think I did it specifically around Halloween, and around that time I was playing Shantae, and so I was like, what color would I like to dye my hair? And so I thought, oh, how about purple? Because I'm playing Shantae the video game, and it'll be the first time I'm dyeing my hair, and so yeah. Frick, what am I doing? Alright. Do. Give it up for 2 hours, everybody. 2 hours! Why did I go to Island 1? I want to go to Island 4. I want to go to Island 4. I want to go to Island 4. Actually, I want to go to... I wanted to go to Island 2 for a second. Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. Boatman's like, stop, you're making me dizzy. 12? God damn. I'm never gonna get my no death run, am I? 4. I gotta... I really am giving this boatman the runaround. Don't talk to me, you little shit. Okay. Like, God. Someday. Yeah. How's 2023 on my end? You kidding me? Like, I got my car repainted a brand new awesome color. I went to Disneyland with my friends, one of whom turned out to be my girlfriend at the end of it all, and like, and we're only halfway done with the year, and I spent a little bit of my birthday watching a movie with her, honestly, like, I think... And of course, then there's Spider-Verse, and Elemental, and Nimona, and Ruby Gillman, all in the 1 month. It's like, honestly, my 2023 has been great. Honestly, I think my 2023 has been stellar. I'd say I'm on new medications that are doing me really good. I'm being more open with my therapist. Honestly, it's just good news all around. I think my year has been absolutely stellar. Probably one of the best in a long time for me, like a top 10 year, honestly. Like a lot of people say, oh, this one next year's gonna be my year, but legitimately, 2023 is it's my year, like legit. Like I can't. Awesome possum. Well, I'm going for the S rank. Let's see. Time, HP, parry. No! What? You fucking kidding me? I only parried once? Well, fuck you too. Alright, fine. I won't go for your S rank, you stupid bitch. 1 parry. God, completely fumbled the bag on that one. God. But yeah, no, my year's been great. More questions, please, if you must. I would appreciate them. Ooh. Oh, stay down, pinky, pinky, pinky. Yeah, I called that parry, didn't I? Look at me go. I'm predicting parries like it's a personal project. I love alliteration. Let's get in here. Oh, that's disgusting. Why does your vacuum cleaner have a tongue and teeth? Biggest pet peeve? Ooh, I really gotta think on this one because there are quite a few things that bug me. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, okay. I think I know because it's very fresh in my mind because of the Disney Marathon, and I brought this up in the stream where it was appropriate, but I gotta bring it up again. Whenever people refer to the fictional creature as Jabberwocky instead of Jabberwock, it is and will forever be one of my top 10 pet peeves. It is like Jabberwocky is the way it moves and the name of the poem. The creature is Jabberwock. I get that it's nonsense words, but at least the nonsense is consistent. So please, for the love of God, stop fucking it up. Like, come on, it's not that hard. You might not have been there for the Alice in Wonderland stream. Or maybe you stepped out during that point. I don't know. Either one, I'm sure. But like, goddamn, so fucking, God, alright. God. Oh, man. But it is so, God, it annoys me so much. And out of all the little things, that could tick me off, that is my biggest pet peeve. Obviously you think, oh, well, your biggest pet peeve would be, like, dealing with homophobes or racists. The thing is, well, being white, I haven't met many homophobes or racists. Had a very nice interaction with this lady at the bank today. I was dropping off my tips after work today. Just dropping them off at the bank, and like she was just so freaking sweet, you know? She was just so sweet. Everything was like, she was very kind about everything. Like, we got into just like, she had little Stitch pins on her hat, and so I was like, you know, the topic of discussion about how Stitch is a pretty popular character around this time of year cropped up, and it was like, you know, she's very kind. She's very, like, I have not come across a lot of racism or homophobia in my life. None that I know, anyway. So it's like, for me, it's like my biggest pet peeve is not gonna be very consequential, because I don't come across it very often. I guess if I did have a pet peeve, it would be if someone continues to misgender my brother. It's like, I get it. Like, sometimes, especially if you've known him before the fact, it's like, it can be a bit of a challenge. Hell, I still slip up with Z's pronouns from time to time, but like, God, at the very least, don't do it on purpose, you know? It's like, that would be my pet peeve there. But I also haven't come across a lot of that either, you know? It can trip you up, especially if you've grown up as long as I have. It's like, you trip you up, you're just so used to saying things in a specific way. But the fact is, it's the willingness to change and to learn that sets, you know, the allies apart from the shitheads, you know? That's the thing. It's like the willingness to at least like do right by like people is the difference. It is the difference. Yeah. I think misgendering is a pretty big pet peeve for me too now because of my brother, actually, because it's like, you don't think it's a big deal, but then it happens to you or someone you love, and then you're like, yeah. Actually, okay, funny little anecdote, actually. My brother and I were at the mall. No, I already fought that fight. Don't make me fight it again. Please don't make me go back in that Cuphead, please. I can't stand it. The dogs, the barking, and the letters. They had letters, Cuphead. Anyway, as I was saying, like, so my brother and I were at the mall, and like, of course, being brothers, we both go into the men's room, but then this one guy comes in and sees us there, and he looks at me with my long hair, and he's looking at my brother as well, and he's like, am I in the right one? And we're like, yeah, you're in the right restroom, buddy. And it just felt so, the comment felt so pointed and uncalled for. It was like, come on, dude. Like, dude, you could always just go back and check the sign where you walked in, you know? It's like, it's right there, bud. It's like, he didn't say anything beyond that, but just his tone, it gave me a vibe. And the thing is, I am actually pretty good at reading vibes, because there was this one guy who came to our house, like, and he was like asking, hey, whose car is that? And he's like, I don't like this guy's vibe. And it turned out, yeah, he is a guy who like jacks cars and like sells on other people or something, like, is what it turned out. At least from what I remember being told, what they looked up about the guy. So it was like, aha. That guy felt off. The way he asked his question was BS detector. I would definitely say so. My BS detector, it was running that day in that mall, in that public restroom. Again, you can just, it's a public restroom. It's like, you can go read the sign if you're not sure. Because I get it, like, you could be like walking into the wrong restroom by accident. I'm pretty sure we've had that one, haven't we, squad? I'm pretty sure BS detector was used as a rock band name for the stream. Exit life! Now I'm just getting these S ranks left, right, and center. I'm kind of feeling bad about the bug boss. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not feeling bad about the bug boss. The bug boss is feeling mad about me. That's the way it works. These are the rules, kids. How much longer do you think it'll take me to get expert / S rank on the rest of this game, huh? How much longer do you think it's gonna take? 1 hour? 30 minutes? Okay, maybe not 30 minutes. That's more speedrun. That's more speedrun pace, and I am not a professional speedrunner. I am a casual speed. Actually, I don't know many people who are professional speedrunners. I mean, you could technically call it professional speedrunning if you were like, say you had a Twitch stream and you were sponsored and shit, and then and what you did as a Twitch streamer was do speedruns. Again, half an hour is pretty generous. So let's assume that every boss fight takes 2 minutes, right? And that's being pretty. I'd say that's pretty fair. Well, I just. So assume every boss fight takes about 2 minutes, right? The base game has 19 bosses. The DLC, I have 2 bosses left. So let's discount out. I didn't stand far enough to the edge. I gotta be like literally hanging off of it in order to avoid that hitbox. Okay. Oh God, that is an interesting question. I'll get back to you on that when I'm done fighting this bastard. So I was like, this guy's a 2-minute boss, and then all the base game bosses in the main islands are 2-minute bosses, like 17, 18 2-minute bosses. Honestly, better HP than the other time. Better HP than the other guy. Ow. I could still be doing a whole lot worse. There. Okay, now, so if it's 18 bosses and 2 times 8 and then 10, 20, 63, eh? Wait, no, 36. I don't know how to count. I just like skim my own head. I can't read the numbers. I can't read my own numbers in the head. Come on, die. Thank God. Okay, anyway, I must have missed that question earlier, by the way, squad. So that's so take into account that it's 2 minutes for those bosses. That would be fucking now that is what we call expert gamer strats right there. That is what they call a pro gamer move. Boom, 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 here we go. So now it's 17 2-minute bosses, then King Dice, the Devil, and Saltbaker are 3-minute bosses. So 3-minute bosses is 9 minutes, and 7, 2, 7, 14, 20, 20, 34, 34, 30, 34, 9, 30, 43. 43 minutes, okay. So yeah, it's probably gonna take about an hour to finish this game. A little under an hour, but take into account that I'm probably gonna take a few hits and maybe restart, and maybe just straight up die, you know? maybe I'll just keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die. Alright, well now that I got that sorted out in my brain, I will gladly answer your question, squad. Favorite Cuphead boss? God, such a hard question. I'm gonna have to split it between base game and DLC, because while the base game has a lot of bosses, there's only so many of them that I do, like, you know, love, like, unabhorrently. So I feel like I can narrow that down. But then to also say, well, what about the DLC? Is like, because the DLC, oh, the DLC's got some good bosses. You know what? I'm gonna make it favorite boss, and then favorite ground boss, favorite airplane boss. And my airplane choice is gonna be Esther Winchester, because goddamn, not only the environment, the character design, the music, the animation, and all the attacks really feeling like a right proper shoot 'em up. It's like, it's great. Like that Sausage Link attack, like, I haven't played a lot of shoot 'em ups, you know, shmups, but like, oh god, that was a little scary there, huh? Well, there we go, super hard again. But it's like, I think about it, it's like, it's just everything about her fight was like, take everything we did on the airplane levels in the base game, and seeing as this is going to be the only airplane level in the DLC, let's just give them a fucking show. And you know what? It is a fucking show. It's like the golden horseshoe from Disneyland was turned into a boss fight. Just, it's like, we just have a good old-fashioned hoedown, and it's just absolutely brilliant. And the yodeling, God, again, I can't get enough of that music. It's one of my favorite tracks in the base game. Second only to, like, Glumstone the Giant, because that banjo kind of boom bum 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 wasn't in a lot of the base game's soundtrack, you know, because a lot of it was just straight up big band jazz. But Christopher Madigan really went all out when it came to the soundtrack for the DLC, and making all of the music so perfectly custom built to the boss fight, to the point that the victory music when you knock out Saltbaker is this beautiful, drawn out, angelic chord with a organ and a choir. It's beautiful. It's just, now, as far as ground-based bosses, I think of the DLC ones, and I don't hate them. Like, I'd say that Howling Aces and Phantom Express are really good, really interesting uses of moving platforms. Though I do also like the way Grim Matchstick and Rumor Honeybottoms do them as well. But obviously having more control of the character is kind of important to me, you know? And I can at least see that in, like, the cases of Phantom Express and the... Wait, what weapons do I have equipped? Wait, what character do I have equipped? Hang on. Oh, I want to change that. Fix it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, but, like... Oh my god, I chose the wrong damn weapon. This. God damn, am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. God, okay. Oh right, it's expert mode, I forgot! Oh, that's right, I can't dash a second time like Chalice can. God damn it, okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the crack shot while this is happening. Anyway, alright. That is a lot better. Oh god, get away from me! How am I not killing him? God, get rid of the fly! Shoot fly, don't bother me! Come on, what the fuck, man? Oh god, favorite boss. God. I'm thinking. Oh wait, I remember. I do actually have a favorite boss, and it's Captain Briny Beard in Shootin' and Lootin'. And the reason why is also partially because of the music. Like, I'd say as far as the jazz band style that Cuphead does, like, that is the quintessential version of that, you know? Like, if they were gonna add a Cuphead track to Smash Brothers, I hate that they picked Floral Fury, because that is not indicative of Cuphead's music. Shootin' and Lootin' is. It's so ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. You could have chosen, like, this music, the Clip Joint Calamity, and it would have been a better choice than fucking... I get it. Floral Fury is very popular, and it's kind of a meme. It's like, oh, funny plant music, ha ha ha. But, like, come on, pick music that's indicative of the game, you know? And it's like, Cuphead is this classic era jazz, and that samba stuff is not a part of the old, like, stuff, like the... But it's just like the old Latin jazz, but it's like, it's not that it doesn't have its place in the old jazz origins, but the thing is that for the most part, cartoons, especially particularly of the Fleischer era, were more Cab Calloway. They were more Count Basie, you know? It's like that was the shit. Actually, I don't even know if Count Basie was around that far back. I don't know how old Count Basie is. But you get what I'm saying, right? But yeah, shooting and loot. It's also such a nice challenge with all the different things. The ship is firing cannonballs at you, then the captain is firing shit at you, and then you gotta watch the barrel. I love the level of focus you need to do it, and I feel like it being, you know, relatively simple is also a big help, but as it being on Island 3, but I also think that there is a legit challenge there, you know? But yeah, no, I'd definitely say Captain Brandybeard and Esther Winchester. Those are my top 2 favorite Cuphead bosses for the different styles of gameplay that it offers. Now, if you ask me favorite run and gun stage, I said fuck you, because the run and guns suck. Like, the run and guns, like, I like that I understand their purpose in the game, that it's to earn coins, but I'm glad that the DLC could fulfill on the original plan that they had for coin collection in the base game, which was this gauntlet of mini bosses that you had to parry, and that's how you would earn coins, because that, by honestness, is a much better and much more cohesive challenge to the tools at your disposal in the game. I feel like the parry challenges from the DLC are much more in line with Cuphead's gameplay philosophy than the run and gun stages were. And it's not necessarily that they were rushed either. Because there's a lot of effort. There's as much effort being put in the run and guns as there is in the rest of the game, but the run and guns do ultimately feel like a bit of an afterthought, and that's because they are. In fact, the run and guns feel like so much of an afterthought that, like, I mean, the only 2 run and guns on a single aisle that have different themes are like, are the ones on Island 3, which makes those the better run and gun stages by default. Like, just because, like, instead of being 2 circus themed, instead of being 2 circus themed run and guns, we have, or even 2 forest themed run and guns, we have a mountain themed run and gun and a pierside themed run and gun. And I feel like that's a lot more fun and interesting than, than just, oh, here's 2 forest levels and here's 2 circus levels. It's like, give me 2 different levels. In fact, you know what would have been more interesting? If we had, was I holding on to a super art? I was supposed to use that super art, wasn't I? I was holding on to that super art intentionally for the, god damn it. Fuck. But yeah, instead of 2 forest bosses, or 2 forest run and guns, like, wait, why am I back in here? That makes no sense. We could have the forest run and gun, and then the other run and gun can be themed more to, I don't know. It could be themed to, like, the fishing hole, you know? So it's like, you know, Ryder says he'll be right back, but will he really? Will he truly be back in our heart of hearts? I realize I equipped the wrong shit. I died anyway, so I'm gonna re-equip the correct shit. And that's good for a Cagney Carnation. Just kinda wanna flip those around though. But yeah, you could have had one themed to like a fishing hole, you know, or we have a bunch of frogs, because remember how we have like the plants in the first Forest Follies level, and those are kind of like the the boss you'd see later with Cagnia Carnation, or even like the garden with the root pack. Oh god, that was so wasted. But like, you could have fish. You could have had little frogs that kind of resembled the Ribby and Croaks designs, like you had the flowers that kind of resembled the Candy Carnation designs. You know, to create those parallels. And then instead of a fairground and a fairground and a fun house, you could put the fun house as part of the fairground level, like just a brief part, right? And then from there you could make trying to think. What else could you do? Oh, there's a tunnel of love on the island, so you could have like a run and gun that has like you could have like a run and gun with its first auto-scrolling segment where it's like you're going on all the rides and you're going past all the carnival games, right? I know, true, some of that is in the Funhouse Frazzle is an attraction, and then in Funfair Fever we had the duck shooting game. God damn it. But like, so like, I feel like there's more creative they could have done if they weren't short on time for it. I mean, you should see the art book, though. They already did come up with a ton of concepts for, like, everything. And, like, I mean, you should see some of the stuff that was cut, right? No, nothing's wrong. We just missed you. We just like having you around. Okay, thank God parries are saving my hide. Okay. There, I killed it all. I killed them all. I keep forgetting I can use the damaging axe attack. There's that. Okay. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Here we go. And now this one. What, would they hire me as a creative consultant? I don't know. Like, I mean, you say Studio NG is charged to hire me, but they're in Canada, you know? Oh, organize yourself. We don't want you to be, you know, we don't want anybody feeling unorganized. You know, unnecessarily unorganized. Oh, fuck. Well, I did it, technically, so there's that. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting to do that! Oh my god, I'm forgetting to do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'll show you what I mean. While I still have invincibility frames, just take a few whacks. Take a few cracks at them. God. Okay. Oh God. I'm gonna get cucked. Ow. Okay, come on. Gimme. That was perfect. Superb. A haircut. Excellent. Get yourself a nice haircut. Cucked. Getting cucked by all these cheap hits because I know what's coming and I can... Ah! On the other side! Ah! Ah! God! What did you think I said? Because I could say I'm going to get fucked and it would have the same effect. God, that one took a while. I told you this was gonna take about an hour. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Get it, man. Get rid of them, man. Get rid of the beans, man. Get rid of those chompy out. These guys are just chomping at the bit to eat me, man. They're just... All right. The thing is that when I say that Captain Brineybeard and Esther Winchester are my favorite bosses, the thing is I still love all of the bosses. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking freak. Look at him. He's my scrunkly, scrimbly bimblo. Look at him. Boom, 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 boom. That's the shit. I got really quiet because it was like I was really getting in the zone there, really getting focused. But please do feel free to drop your questions. Go ahead. If you got any other... Hey, better than Hildebird, right? I mean, what did I get on Ripple and fuck? A B? Or something like that? I guess it won't show me what my weakest grade is, huh? Oh, God, that question. Fuck off. I'm sorry, I don't like a lot of anime. Most of it is just pacing. It's just anime episodes run too slow. Even the one, God, 16. Okay. Even the few that I do find interesting, I feel like they run a little, like, slow. Now, here's my list of anime that I was ever interested in at any given time, legitimately. Assassination Classroom, the Danganronpa animated adaptation, and this little obscure one called Saint Tail. This young girl hears about people who come to pray at her friend's like church where her friend is training to be a nun, and she finds out about people who've been wronged or stolen from, and she basically Robin Hoods the thing's backs dressed as a magician. And it's really obscure, but it wasn't very long. It was a finished series. And it was like, you know what? that was interesting. That was adorable. Never really didn't seem to resolve any of its things, but it didn't matter because while it was happening, the series was a lot of fun, and I love the magician's gimmicks. Speaking of which, the translation in the subtitles was like forgive me, is like before she does her transformation, she says, "Forgive me, Lord, for I use no gimmick or trick," because again, very, very Catholic, very Catholic centric in this show. But it's like, but I'm like, girl, you dress up as a magician. Magicians are nothing but gimmicks and tricks. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, like, I felt like that was just super funny in a weird translation, honestly. I mean, when anybody who doesn't know anime and is very much a normie, and you ask them what their favorite anime is, they're gonna say like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, and like, you're completely wrong, but you're completely justified in being wrong because it really does look like an anime. The gay cake has been cut. That's a sentence. And I fucked up the super meter thing. A+. But it's not a perfect score because I was an expert. Stupid video game mocking me behind my back. Swear to God. I'm gonna kick someone's ass. I have no idea what the fuck Glitter Force is. Here's an anime story for you. Watched a subtitled version of Sailor Moon so I could find out what all the fuss was about with the two lesbian characters. They're adorable and that's about it. After they dropped off the show, so did I. But damned if I didn't have to watch through some very interesting episodes, like when the witches organization was a thing, and they transformed a bunch of people into things. This one lady who basically turned into a race car, and whenever she's driving down the street has this funny looking thing, she's got wheels on, she's going, and it made me fucking lose it. It was so goddamn funny. Like, she just made little race car noises while she was driving along, like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. So like, it was so I definitely got a kick out of that. Yeah. I have more of a morning routine, really. Well, hello, Cuphead? Guys, Cuphead is in chat. Get a load of this shit. Guys, we have the Cuphead. Oh my god! It's Cuphead from the video game and hit TV show Cuphead. Oh my god! How are you doing? But for my money, honestly, if it comes to anime, for an anime that I will try to watch, I either dub or don't, because I cannot spend the time watching the show, reading a bunch of fucking, you know, subtitles through the entire thing, because that just, uh-oh, I forgot. I got fooled. I got fooled into thinking that my weapons were in the wrong order, but no, I had the wrong charm. But like, because like, if I'm watching the show and I'm trying to take everything in, I'm better off taking it in, you know, while watching the show instead of reading. It's like, I didn't know there was required reading for this show. Wow. It's a little pamphlet you get with the movie before you see it. It tells you the backstory of the characters so that they don't have to put all that exposition in the movie. Because, like, storytelling, what's that? Did you know they actually did that for, like, that one Don Bluth movie, Titan AE? They actually fucking did that. They actually had, like, cards and information you could have about the character before you went and saw the movie. It's like, what the fuck are you even making the movie for then? I thought we were supposed to... I thought we were supposed to understand everything from the context of the story and how the characters interact with it. It's like... Don't talk to me while I'm reading. That's why I really wish I could find a dub of Lupin the Third, but I can't even find the original Lupin the Third. Because that show just looks so interesting to me. It's like... Oh my god. Do you think it would be funnier to watch a subtitled anime with a text reader? Do you think that would be fun? Oh my god. Imagine how funny it would be to watch a fucking... I just love the guy's character design. That's the thing with it. I just love his character design. I just wanna see what this guy does. Want to see how he gets away from the Inspector Jones or whatever that guy is. Because all the characters have interesting designs. They're so good. I mean, hell, it's the same artist who inspired fucking the art style of the bad guys from DreamWorks. It's like so fucking good. And I want to watch it because I want at least some context when watching that one movie that Miyazaki made based on Lupin, you know? And I know I've heard around that you don't really need the show's context to understand the movie, but I want the context, you know, because it just seems like such a good show. And then there's that 3D movie that looks so fucking good, like, goddamn, like, it legit looks like the rest of it, like... Look at me, I'm nerding out about an anime over here. The guy who doesn't like... I'm the guy who didn't like musicals for anime. I thought about the implications. By the way, if you've never heard of or seen Team StarKid, go watch them. They're hilarious. Oh yes, I saw that. That was Brian Hull doing a thing for his YouTube channel. Very, very funny, very silly, goofy. I definitely enjoyed that. The optimistic ending was kind of nice, but I think it would have been funnier if it just kind of didn't end that way. Honestly, kind of like the movie when there's just like, now it's time to talk about ethical business practice. Oh, there's a cockroach on my nose. He's talking. It's like, hold still. Wait, no. Ah! Oh my god, you're right, Fizzy. Team StarKid for movie night? Hell, if we did Trail to Oregon, we could also do the vote on, we could also do the voting thing that they did in the if we have it, writer, Team StarKid places professional cam rips of their musicals on their YouTube channel for free. There is literally no excuse to not watch them. I eventually got around to watching Twisted, and I'm like, damn, this is pretty fucking funny. I think I actually watched the guy who didn't like musicals first. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, but it was like, because that title just looks so interesting. It was like, what the hell is it going to be exactly? And then it turned out it was a musical, so I was like, oh, that's funny. Yep. Yeah, no, Team StarKid is the guy who didn't like musicals and Twisted. All right, and yeah, that was Wally Warbles, everybody. I thought about the if you think about the implications. Alright, everybody, let's go back to the Dragon Man. This man, he's a Dragon Man. He's gonna spit out straight fire. Man, he's a Dragon Man. Man, I'm just quoting all the things tonight, aren't I? And who says that you can't have insightful commentary and delightful fun with a game you've already played a million times before? Like, God. I mean, hell! We are gonna call attention to the fact that I did, like, do the expert mode Chef Saltbaker without tearing my hair out this time, right? No swears, no fucks given, very little damage taken. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about it. Give me the parry. Ow. Give me that parry. Give me parry grip. Parry grip. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you guys remember when Parry Grip wrote a song for and appeared on and sung said song on Phineas and Ferb? I don't hate Parry Grip, but that song was obnoxious, and that episode was not great. I'll go back to reading chat while I'm on my way to aisle 3. I just gotta make it out of here alive. Wait, what is my super art? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it, no! Dead! Oh, God! God damn it. Don't forget about the fact that StarKid's most iconic character in the sequel is a fucking Karen. Huh. That's true. Like, I only remember that I really, like, all I remember is that I really did like Black Friday. I thought that was a really fun, I thought that production was really fun. And the individual characters' turmoils were also, like, just fucking gut-wrenching. Oh, God. Are we gonna get... Oh, yes! Gimme! Yeah, baby! That's the shit I'm talking... Can you move on already? I realize I'm probably not using as much EXs as I should, but, like, come on! You should be... Fuck me, I fell. You kidding? Man, those things are 20 minutes long! It's like putting Olaf's Frozen Adventure in front of Coco. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think you should probably recommend a different short, as that's a bit of a long short. 7 minutes and no more. You know, an episode of Phineas and Ferb would be much better. Like, yes, 11 minutes tops, but, like, come on. At that point, it's not even a short anymore. Come on. Actually, wait, the Has-Been pilot is... Wait, no, not the Has-Been. The Hell of a pilot is actually pretty short. I just remembered. That's actually about 7 minutes long, isn't it? So that would probably be a good option. But the Has-Been, that thing's 20 minutes, dude! Like, that thing is 20 minutes! It's like, I don't want to say no, but, like... it's like, the thing's 20 minutes long. You had to... Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That stupid super art is gonna get me killed. I'm fucking done with that super art. Good night. I gotta use my EXs. I got to use my EXs. Fuck, okay. I just dropped down into the pit of nothingness. Haha. Okay, so it's a fair bit longer, but, like, again, not nearly as long as Has-Been. Like, It's like, I don't hate the Has-Been pilot, and I don't think it's a bad suggestion, but it's just too damn long to be considered a short. Ow. Well, that was shit. Okay. Dog water. Dog water. I mean, true. It is too short for its own movie night. But, like, maybe when we watch a movie like... Here, I got an idea. Maybe when we watch a movie like Winnie the Pooh or Dumbo, you know, something with like an hour-long, you know, runtime, you know, something super short. Then we can maybe put like, maybe we can put the consideration for the Has-Been pilot in front of that. It wouldn't necessarily be fitting to the movie in question, but it's like, at least the movie would be short. But, you know, just think of some shorter films we could put it in front of. It's like they exist. Shorter movies do exist. I know they exist. Fucking finally. I was about done with this stupid dragon. God. Oh, just give me a terrible grade already because I didn't use enough supers. Yep. Yeah, I didn't use enough supers. What is my problem? Why am I being so stingy with supers? I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm being so stingy with EXs. It's like, I don't know, maybe because my brain is somewhere else tonight. I don't know. Well, this ain't the tear your hair out Cuphead, you know, S-rank variety hour. It's all about I didn't unequip it. I feel like a dumb ass. My ass is smart, but your brain gets dumb. Oh, I forgot it for a minute. Doesn't work like that here. Ah, that hit him. Ow, that hit me. All right, honeybee. Okay, all right, here we go. Not yet, not yet. I haven't seen the new episode. DF and I are still watching it. I'm not gonna, I was considering it, but I do not want to watch it without here. And Twitter's already on top of it with the spoilers, as per usual. Okay, so like, you see these little B bullets up here? They can stay on the screen above where you can't see. And there's like a little bit of jank with that because like you're getting hit by something you can't even react to. You can't even see it. And I think that's part of what Jacksepticeye was talking about when he said this level was kind of bullshit. And like, in a way I agree. But I feel like in some cases, there's a lot of fun in getting around the jank. It kind of feels like, you know, playing a classically difficult game, you know, like modern day you youngins don't have no difficult games no more. In fact, I'm one of those youngins. I don't have those difficult games no more. Cuphead is such a nice it's such a nice toss-up with that. It's like, it's both easy and difficult at the same time. Well, it only took like, what, 2 tries? Sally stage, play! You know, I'm gonna do that. Mostly because I want to have the, I want to be able to have the smoke bomb, but also have the, you know, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Ah, darn it, I forgot how to parry his chalice. Darn it. All right. This should be fine. I think I got like 2 parries, and then I'm gonna get 1 parry in this phase. Whoops. Well, oh, God. I gotta build up the super meter a little bit. Darn it! Oh, there goes my... Oh, there goes any chance at an S rank. There goes the double chance at an S rank. Doubly no chance at an S rank here. Come on, let's just get to the final phase so I can finish this boss out. Come on! Just finish! Finish it out! Come on! God damn you! Fucking hell. God damn. Yeah, just get it over with. Get it over with. I'm done with you. I want to go on to other bosses that I find more pleasant to be around. Thank you, Sally Stage Play, but you are through. Good night. Let's go, Werner Vermin. What the fuck am I doing with chalice? Hang on. I'm gonna have to have a look at that one, Scribe. I don't think I saw that one yet. Look at us, just a bunch of filthy casuals, lying around, playing some Cuphead, shooting the breeze. Oh, doing it again, eh? Doing it again, eh? Didn't make sure I didn't want to hit that bottle cap thing I do. Though, truly speaking of bottle caps, Ah, God. Do I have, like, at least another parry that I can get a health with? Please? I need some health. Wait. Well, there it was. I took my hit. Are you happy with me, guys? Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? My dad won't come to my baseball game. He skipped my birthday party, and now I made a wish on the cake that he would never be able to lie. I got a little greedy, I admit. I got a little greedy. But I made it out with a much better score than Sally's stage play. B. And what do we have here? Captain Brandybeard. Oh, these fuckers, okay. You know, dogfish is the obvious answer, but I think it's more piratey than that. I think they're filthy sea dogs. I always say there's like some kind of a... Land shark, I always think there's some kind of a pun. Like, not even necessarily a reference, just a pun, you know? Squid ink. Some puns, some play on words when it comes to a boss battle attack. Ha 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 ha. Okay. It's gonna last a little longer than it usually does. Is it gonna be an S rank? It's gonna be an S rank. He's gonna die now. Yep. What did I tell you guys? I'm just a genius here. I'm just a genius. You know, the game's just dumb. But yeah, I love that fight. I love that fight. I love everything about that fight. So good. So good. Then set up for the Phantom Express. You're okay, Bella. You don't gotta excuse yourself. If you disappear from the chat, you don't gotta explain nothing to no one. Unless you're bringing snacks. Bring snacks. Oh, not Yertle the Turtle. I hate this guy. He is my least favorite attack in this boss. It's like anything he gets combined with is a bad thing to combine him with. Yeah, you would, Ryder. You would. I should have never started that gag in the first place. I really shouldn't. Maybe I should, maybe instead I should just replace it with other Phineas and Ferb quotes every other month or something. I don't know. Let's make gags out of Phineas and Ferb. Just reminded of something I meant to tell Min like a while ago. That like ho. Did you see that? The parry right before I froze? Guys, this is expert gameplay. I am truly the king of Cuphead. You can't deny me my title, or my right, my birthright, as the king of Cuphead.
Drink from the chalice of success with me, brothers and sisters, of the Holy Grail.
Can't pass up on a good visual gag no matter the context. Suppose not. Like, this game runs at 60 FPS, so for that to even remotely happen would mean that I would have had to have hit my parry at, like, the right time before I froze, right? Like, I mean, you can't just say that if you're mid-parry and you then get frozen, that it keeps going, right? And I was really cued in right there to hit that parryable right there. I was cued in right there. Like, I was going for it, and then I actually did hit it, and it's like, it's exactly what I meant to do, and then it just, God, that was so, it was just cool. I'm glad, we're live, right? Ah, I'm glad I got footage of that. That is amazing. The boys at the farm ain't gonna believe this. Alright, there we go. Get out of here, pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin! Alright. Is that supposed to be a church back there? You know, don't think about the low detail, the impressionistic watercolors of that background art, and that some of it is the silhouettes of buildings, and that those buildings are supposed to be something. And then when you see that kind of a steeple, even if it doesn't have like a cross on it, you can think, oh, that is very clearly supposed to be a church, right? Because it's like a graveyard, right? And there's a lot of cemeteries around churches. Well, we are pretty close to hell. So a church would be perfect for the irony alone. It's like, you know, oh, they zoned us for a church right next to hell. Yeah, pretty ironic, isn't it? A church next to hell. What? A church next to hell. What's next? A bacon barbecue grill at a Jewish temple? I do get bell tower from it, but bell tower of what? I do think a chapel, honestly. It's like, cause it reminds me of the Skeleton Dance, that old Disney cartoon, one of the oldest silly symphonies. So old it's in black and white. But like, because they had bats in the belfry and they had a bell tower next to the graveyard that the Skeleton Dance took place in. But like, it is so obviously supposed to be, it's so obviously supposed to be the fucking a chapel. It very clearly is supposed to be.
Bella Tower, where you store your Bella.
There we go. So the thing is, like, unless you're Big Ben, actually no, even if you're Big Ben, you don't build a bell tower attached to nothing, right? It's like, okay, I just did the things in my brain, and yes, there are some locations here in America and in Western Europe that do have bell towers without being attached to some kind of church, but for the most part, including Big Ben, a bell tower, clock tower is connected typically to some extra building. Like, they don't, like, usually goes together, you know? It's like, ow. more health does this bastard have on expert mode? Like, good God. I should have just gone to the tipsy troop. At least I wouldn't have taken 2 dumb hits, right? Well, I'm sorry, not 2 dumb. Yeah, 2 dumb hits, because I get the extra heart from the thing, and there was nothing to parry in that round. Fear lap, huh? I don't have to like it, but there's more parryables in that level. Back up to 3 HP. I mean, getting an S rank on King Dice is not hard.
Even without my heart ring.
The hearts I could get from doing the specific boss battles will just have me set, you know? And I say that and I talk a big game, but you're using the heart ring anyway. It's like, okay, well, I could use the smoke bomb and still get an S rank, and I could prove it, but like, we gotta wrap up the stream, guys. Besides, you're not that type to say like, well, you gotta prove it, you know? You guys are too kind for that. I mean, I've known you guys for a year. It's been a while. You get to know people after a year, you know? Mr. Chimes is fun. I like Mr. Chimes. The thing is that doing any airplane boss will mitigate whatever you were trying to do with your damage output in regards to the, you know, ground weapons, because you don't get special airplane weapons. How about you leave the Bella Tower to me, Scribe? My brain's concocting an idea. Is it cursed? Yes. Yes, it is. Is it funny? Absolutely. God damn it. Well, it looks like he gave up. He got so angry and got so fast, and then he was like, ah, fuck it, I give up. There's no point in banging this cymbal no more. There you are, you stupid bitch, King Dice. Alright, I don't know what's in that corner. Well, I haven't found that yet. Oh! Ah, God! Help! Help! He's coming after me! All the slots are turtle themed? What are you talking about? What do you mean all the slots are turtle themed? What are you referring to? Oh. Oh god, you guys are giving me ideas, and I think I might have to animate this clock. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think I'm gonna have to animate this clock. It wouldn't even be that hard. It would be so easy, actually. It would be the easiest thing in the world. Oh my god, it would be so funny. Oh, I'm gonna have to animate this clock. Oh god. Oh, a casino. Yes, but he still inadvertently gave me a brilliant idea. And I said, oh, it's so easy to get an S rank, and now I'm down to the damage point where I can't be, and I can't get S rank now. One thing I couldn't have in order to stay S rankable. How is Mugman still shooting, you ask? That's a little glitch. If you can parry something, God, 5 minutes! I knew that felt long, but I didn't think it was actually that long. Goddamn monkey. You really gotta memorize the cards before you go in. Like, I swear to God. Because, like, if you don't, you are gonna be in there forever. Yeah, because I was gonna say, if the... Since he was talking about the slot machine back at, like, Are we done? Okay, cool. You see that? That's 2 EXs for the price of 1, what I did there. Did a little sloppier than I might have liked, but honestly, the end result's the same. He gets double blacked. How are you not on to the next phase yet, bastard? Okay, there we go. Well, this will probably be an S rank fairly easy. Okay. Just gotta not get hit by the poker chips or the axe or the spinning death axe. The spinning axe of death. Oh, parry it. I know, I gotta get away. Ah, fuck. You see, you either gotta parry that or you just gotta run. Better run, outrun my gun. All the other demons with pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. Oh, now that was good. Yes. Sorry, henchman, you're gonna have to go. Sorry. 2's a company, 3's a crowd. It's just me and the devil. And the devil's obnoxious little sweat beads. Sorry, buddy. I can't abide it. I can't abide it. God, there he is again. Come on. Ah, yes! It's still an S rank! It's still an S rank! No! No, it's not an S rank! I failed! I failed! It is an S rank! Oh my god! Guys, it's an S rank! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did an S rank. Yes? Yes? Ah, fuck! Alright. Well, it always has to be something, right? Always something. It's still an A, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. God. When you miss the 1 EX, the 1 super art, which would have just nailed your success rate 9,000. But that's okay because it's a casual stream. It's a casual Cuphead playthrough. That's 2.5 hours. Not too shabby. Would have been faster if I went ahead and started doing it in expert mode instead of, you know, futzing around with the whole playing on regular and expert. Of course, I did do the devil just on expert, so that definitely made things a little quicker. So thank you all so much for joining me. And if you're viewing this after the fact, thanks for watching. You're chill. Until next time, remember to take care, stay safe, be kind in all that you do. Good night.